Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Data here, and welcome back to our live Fantasy Draft Franchise Mode series with the Arizona Coyotes, the We're Not Leaving series, entering the year number 3 postseason for the 2025-26 season. Yes, correct, 2026 postseason. A lot of years going on between our 3 franchise modes that are all going on at once. I just finished recording Vancouver a few minutes ago. Now we're going straight to Arizona. So here we are for episode number 8 of this series. If you're joining us after you've already gone live, as always, you can hop into the 5-minute mark. That is when we'll get the festivities started. But if you're joining us live here this evening on this lovely Monday, August the 12th, then feel free to start welcoming everybody in, and we'll get ready to go in just a few minutes. It was a up and down 45 win season this past year. I'll keep the lines for you right here. Leafs King, welcome aboard. Some ups and downs. Unfortunately, the injury, and welcome Jenzy McKenzie, the injury to Austin Matthews, which kept him out for, I think, close to 20 games in total, really hurt our momentum, and it was tough getting back to where we were. Rantanen slowed down, finished with 100 points, but Rantanen slowed down. Dylan Strome, 60-point season, yes, but again, his pace as well. We ended up making a third-line deal, bringing in Oliver Bjorkstrand and moving out Teravainen. Kuzmenko was traded out as well. So there were some changes throughout the season that got us to the 45 wins, but it's like we're really trying to stretch ourselves. Year 2 was a huge stretch to 45 wins. Year 3, huge stretch to 45 wins. The game has it out for Arizona. Like the year number 3 season, it was over a 3-hour stream. The year number 2 stream was almost 3.5 hours. And when we look at Starfleet, our Starfleet season sims take like 2 hours 220. So the last 2 season streams, there were so many changes that happened. They were both well over 3 hours, but now here we are, having made it back to the postseason. Yeah, everyone completely fell off when Matthews got injured. Doggy, let's go. I was bored, so glad there's something on now. Hey, perfect timing. Mr. Brian Michaelak, good evening, Bello. Thank you for joining us. RJ, all right, let's see if EA can have some mercy after Starfleet in Vancouver. Oh my god, don't get me started on that Starfleet sim a couple nights ago. Let's go Zona Wileys, yes sir. All right, last couple things I just gotta do on my end, and we'll be ready in just a minute. We'll recap the season that was. Tonight is our last, actually this is night 5 of 6 for 6 streams and 7 nights. So we weren't live yesterday, but we were live for the 4 nights before that. And we're live tonight and live tomorrow. Caleb, welcome aboard. Yes, sir. This is our last NHL stream before I'm off for about a week. I'll be on vacation for a week. So it's our last NHL stream. Tomorrow we'll be live with the Montreal Expos on MLB The Show 24. And that will be the 2026 playoffs. So going for the three-peat. Expos going for the three-peat. It won't be the usual 7 p.m. Eastern. It might be a little bit earlier. Got to get to bed for the airport the next morning. So I'm probably going to be thinking afternoon. So again, keep an eye on the Discord server to know more details on that. But tonight NHL, tomorrow MLB, and that'll be it for a week. Then we get back, I believe, August 26th. So it'll be 2 weeks off of the streams. But you'll have Canucks on the 15th, Canucks on the 24th. I'm looking at the schedule here on the Discord, but we'll take a break from streams for a couple of weeks, as I'll be away. There we go. I think that's all the things I need to do on my end. That brings us to 1 more minute. Send out the tweet into the Twitterverse. Great. And I think that should be good. Pull up the Excel sheet with all the details. The Coyotes, and here we go. Lovely. Comments from the last one. All right, we're ready to go. Just gonna wait till we hit that 5-minute mark. Some crazy weather recently. I don't know if everyone's involved in that. A lot of rain on our end, on and off, winds. Beautiful sunny day. I was playing tennis this morning. Then it was a downpour thunderstorm in the afternoon. All over the place. About 20 seconds. Defense, reminding you of the defense here. And goaltending, we've overhauled our tandem. If you skipped an episode, we overhauled the tandem. Husso, Skinner, Fleury. Wasn't there one more all out? Wolf and Vanacek now are tandem here in Arizona. All right, there's that 5-minute mark. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 8 of our We're Not Leaving franchise mode with the Arizona Coyotes, our fantasy draft series. In the last one, we had a strong end to the year. We went 45, 29, and 8 in the end. Made the playoffs. We won our first Central Division since the Coyotes did it back in 2012, I believe. So big, Portillo, yes, Portillo's the other one who left. So big moment there to say, hey, we're back 45 wins, but it was an absolute grind to get there. A season sim usually takes about 2 hours. Year 2 and year 3, 2 seasons in which we had to really grind out the 45 wins, took well over 3 hours each. So here we are, ready to kick off the 2026 postseason. Data, welcome Mackenzie, thanks for joining us. 21 million for 8 years. Oh, there. That's a good quote from the Starfleet series. Yeah, that's exactly it. So in the season itself, we had crazy momentum that got blown out because of Austin Matthews' injury. In the end, he came back and scored 90 points in 63 games. That's great, but the pace that we were on really came down. Despite saying, hey, everyone on the top line finished with above 90 points, it's not as good as it could have been. Mikko Rantanen ended with 100 points to lead the team. Benson with 92 at the age of 20. Bushnevich 72. Wu Mei 40 goals and 67 points. Dylan Strome 64. Slim Shady 61 points from the defenseman. Casper with 55 is third line center. Oliver Bjorkstrand, once we picked him up, he scored 21 points, was a +4 through 40 games. Adam Boqvist, 33 and a +17. Bo Byram, 32 and a +10. He's also injured right now. He played 60 games on the year. He was on a fantastic pace. Nemec, 27 and a +11 in a full season. Joshua Roy, 24. Kulich, 20. Denisenko, 20. Eller, 16. Myers, 13. Kulikov, 13. Martinook, 5 points in 8 games. Peak, we brought him in. He's definitely going to be here in the playoffs. 3 points and a +5 through 22 games. Even when Byron comes back, he'll definitely still be involved. Goaltending, we had a lot of different goalies go in and out, but in the end, Dustin Wolf, we picked him up from the Blue Jackets as he was in a backup role. 9-5-2 with 1 shutout was his record through 17 appearances. 910 save percentage and 2.93 goals against average. While Vitek Vanacek, who was down in the AHL for the Canadiens, in 7 appearances, smaller sample size, went 4-0-2 with a 933 save percentage and 2.15 goals against average. So, big question on who gets a start between Wolf and Vanacek. I think that's about it. Down in the AHL, if you're curious about that, Zume had a 67-point season, Geeky 52. Not a ton of players that we're looking at for growth down there. Ratzlaff 24, 9-4 with 3 shutouts. Yeah, there we go. So that was the NHL and AHL records right there when it came to the points scoring. Just a quick reminder, how long is Bowen Byram out for? Currently it's April 17th. Broken foot out to the 26th. So another week or so on Bowen Byram. So we should be back sometime during this series. Now, moving into the postseason, our biggest question in the last one was the penalty kill. Let me dive into the comments first. And yeah, we had a couple comments giving thoughts on what the penalty kill units could be. So, and as well as who the starting goaltender would be. So our penalty kill units currently look like this. I won't go through them all right now. Just going to start off with Gen Z McKenzie's comment. Gen Z said, I think Vanacek should be the starter because both he and Wolf have small sample sizes, but Vanacek has shown elite performances. Definitely a fair point. For the penalty kill, I think you should just sort by the defense star rating and pick the 6 best forwards and 6 best defense from that category in order. That's one thought process. For Mighty Joe's comment, Mighty Joe leaves line combinations. Well, I'll read them out here. First unit, Matthews, Benson, Nemec, Myers. Second unit, Casper, Rantanen, Kulikov, Shady. Third unit, Strome, Roy, Peak, Boqvist. Those are the lines right now. That's what we have today. The first group's a +1, the second's a +3, and the third is a 0. Mighty Joe says if we swap all of the first and the second units, except for Nemec and Kulikov, that may increase chemistry. As for the third unit, maybe removing Roy for Bjorkstrand or May. I'm not familiar with either of their defensive skills, though. Yeah, Wu Mei is half a star. Also, per Gen Z McKenzie's comment, we should also just go through defensive ratings and pick the 6 best, and the best 6 and 6, but maybe let's just toy with them a few times before getting to that point. I'm also curious on Kulich's defense capabilities. Never know when you'll find something that just clicks. So when we look at Kulich, 3-star defense could it be? No, 2.5-star defense. 79, 86 with a 78 awareness. Bjorkstrand, 88 awareness, 79 shot blocking, 87 stick checking. I'm down to give him a chance on the penalty kill. Wu Mei doesn't work as well, sadly. Half a star, as all of her attributes are dedicated elsewhere. So, if you look at the penalty kill right now, RJ, I love it. Save me a bite. If you look at the penalty kill right now, Mighty Joe had said, swap all of the first and second units except for Nemec and Kulikov. So Nemec stays here, Kulikov stays here. The other three would change. So I'm down to try that first, and then make more changes in 2 minutes. So let's make that our slate right now. So we switch Matthews with Casper, switch Benson with Rantanen, and switch Myers with Shady. Gives it a +2. Second unit also stays a +2. Kulikov and Peak, let's say, on defense here. And the third pair can be Myers and Boqvist. Hey, Ryan, long time no see. Glad you're able to be in the chat. I hope you're doing well. Things are hanging all right. Thanks for asking. Dylan Strum comes out. There you go, Mighty Joe. And then Bjorkstrand would go in. Keeps it at 0, but he has the check mark. So I think we'll start off like that. I like that little mix of things. I like Bjorkstrand coming in. I like getting these guys, Kulikov and Peak, who seem to sim very well, getting them in as well, and just mixing up the forward combinations. Maybe Shady out there. I know he has the 3-star defense, but with the skating and all that, it might be able to balance it out a little. We're going to see. We're going to see. It's going to be a very short leash for the penalty kill, which has struggled a lot. Now, going to the Discord server, there was one comment from Mr. Michaelak. Let me look at this. Here it is. Hear me out for the Coyotes series. We need to keep Andrew Peak in the lineup regardless of Byram coming back. We need an actual defensive defenseman. I would put him first team penalty kill and reslot the others accordingly. I practically yelled this at the TV tonight finishing the video. Our defense isn't helping the goalies at all. We need a better balance between stay-at-home defensemen and our puck-moving guys. Boqvist and Myers were our best pair, and both are more defensive-oriented. Either keep Peak in the lineup or spread the D out to pair an at-home guy with an offensive guy. For forwards, I would swap Denisenko with Kulich, as Denisenko is better defensively, which may help with their plus-minus. Good luck, my friend, and great episode as always. Thank you very kindly, Bello. I appreciate your thoughts. And I could see that taking Mighty Joe's suggestion, swapping Peak, it would keep the +2, and on the second unit, it would keep the +2 as well. Next Canucks episode is going to be on the 15th. The 15th. So on Thursday the 15th is the next Canucks episode. And then after that, I think it's going to be the 24th. I come back on the 22nd, so give me time to record. Yeah, so it would be the 15th and the 24th now right now on the tentative schedule. So we'll do that and throw it in a blender. Just go by defensive attributes. We'll save Gen Z's thoughts for if things still aren't going well. Because we already kind of tried that throughout the season and it wasn't really working. But I'd be open to trying it again. So they're the penalty kill units, and I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to roll into the postseason, facing the Edmonton Oilers in round number 3. Hobbsy, it's just what we need to get a little good luck in here. We're doing all right, Hobbsy. I hope that you are as well. So, fantasy drafted series, remember that, so the Oilers are going to look very different. Jesper Bratt, Nathan McKinnon, Martin Necas on the top line here at Edmonton. Tuck, Novak, and Lehkonen on the second. Very strong top 6. Kreider, Paul, and Patan on the third. Cotter, Steele, and Kubalik on the fourth. So, Jesper Bratt, 85-point season. Nathan McKinnon, 82-point season in 72 games. And Martin Necas, 89-point season. Strong first line. Second line, Hobbsy's got a name. It's true. Lehkonen, 52 points. Novak, 74 points. And Alex Tuck, 60 points. There you go. On defense, top pair, Mike Matheson with Artem Zub. Second pair, Joel Edmondson with Matthias Ekholm. And third pair, Braden McNabb, former Arizona Coyote Braden McNabb, alongside Colin Miller. Goalies got Georgiev backed up by Nedeljkovic. Georgiev did not have a very good season, though. .898 save percentage and 3.3 goals against average. Yep. Scratches, Labushkin, Petrie, and Martinez. Artem Zub, there he is, Hobbsy. Let me take a closer look at him just for you. Artem Zub. Maybe 4-star defense and 29 points on the season. Yeah, plus 12, but that's partially due to how much ice time he was probably getting. Yeah, 25-45 per night. Wow. Artem. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get this party started. We had a very disappointing postseason with Starfleet a couple nights ago. Now, here we are entering the postseason, 45-29-8, facing the 45-33-4 Oilers. Very even matchup. We're ending the postseason having gone 6-2-2 in our last 10. Oilers 7-3 in their last 10. We have the home ice advantage, and we're ready to go with the trajectory of our franchise being, we got to see Western Conference Final or further hopefully this year, because year number 1 we missed the playoffs, year number 2 we make round number 2. To say that we're taking steps forward, you would think, especially after the huge offseason that we had bringing in Mikko Rantanen, you would think this team has to at least see the Western Conference Final. And it all starts here, Game 1, Round 1 at Mullet Arena, hosting the Oilers. Oh no, I forgot to put Vanacek in, I'm sorry. No! First period, 1-0 Oilers. McKinnon on the power play past Dustin Wolf. Oh, no. No, okay, I'm committing right now. No matter what happens, Vanacek is starting next game. It's as if if we gave Vanacek game 1 and Wolf game 2, it's the reverse. King Turby, all rise for His Royal Highness. King Turby, welcome to the chat, my friend. Very honored to have you. We need a little good luck because I made a mistake by putting in Dustin Wolf. Second period, Strome ties it, and it's 1-1 early. Ties it 37 seconds in, and we're tied at 1. Vanacek furious, I get it. Could you make a generated player for a future series? Make you one? You'd have to win one of the raffles, RJ. It wouldn't be fair. As much as I would love to, it wouldn't be fair if I make people do entries for them and I just give them out free. And then I'd be making a few hundred of them as well. I'd have to go by that. All right, shots are 25-16 through 40, and we're tied at 1, entering the third period with home ice advantage. And there's Pavel Buchnevich making it 2-1. Power play Oilers now. Penalty kill, big kill, that's it. Halfway through the third period, but Nick Patan ties it 2-22. Power play Coyotes killed off by the Oilers. Shots are 34-24 into the final 5 minutes. Yes, Strome technically was drafted by the Coyotes. We had mentioned that when he came back. Final minute, and we're off to overtime. Shots end 41-25, and it's tied at 2. Headed into overtime of Game 1. This could be some ugly AI action. Yeah, so Strome, an original Arizona Coyote drafted prospect, went to Chicago in the Schmaltz trade, then found his way to Washington, and then I don't know where he went in the redraft, but then we got him back by trade. Edmonton. I like that, Ryan. Here we go. Overtime here in Arizona. Next player to score puts his team up 1-0 in this series. Rantanen scores! Mikko Rantanen ends it quick with the close quarters X factor just like that. That's why we brought him in. His first postseason goal as a Coyote. There you go, Ryan. Tell Nate Mack to slow it down. Tell your cousin, Nate Mack. Artem Zub, a disgrace right there. Selke, give it to him. Rantanen really said, watch this. For real. Watch this, guys. Let me just hop out there quick. Shots end 42-25, and we win 3-2 in overtime to go up 1-0 in the series with a big goal from the big fish of the offseason, Mikko Rantanen. That's what we want to see. All right, so Wolf did well, but we're going to give Game 2 to Vanacek. Wu Mei extends. We were waiting on that one. That's big news, as Wu Mei extends on. And so does Vanacek. Very good. We EA'd that one a little bit for all the pain we went through. So Wu Mei extended for 4 by 3.15 to keep her as an RFA in 2031, right? And then Vanacek signed him to 3 by 800K. Okay, boy, the hiccups are getting me now. I drank too much water too quickly. Oof. Woo, May. All right, back at... Ooh, I almost made the mistake again. Vanacek games 2. I know Wolf did okay. Doggy says keep Wolf. I know Wolf did okay, but it wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be for Vanacek to get that start. Wolf did well enough to say if Vanacek doesn't impress us, we go back to him. At least there's that. So here we go. Game 2 here at home with a 1-0 series lead, having won 3-2 in overtime a couple nights prior. First period, 2-1 Oilers early. Matthews opens up the scoring, but then Zub and McKinnon make it 2-1 after 20. Second period, 3-2. Big comeback with 2 power play goals. Woo! May and Pavel Buchnevich, 2 on the power play. Shots tied at 22, and we're up by 1. 3-2 after 40. Make that up by 2 as Buchnevich adds his second. Even strength goal right there. 1 power play, 1 even strength. 2-goal lead. Power play Coyotes killed off. Power play Edmonton killed off as well. Final 7 minutes with a 2-goal lead. Shot tied at 32. Vanacek standing tall after allowing those 2 early in the first. Final minute, and we hang on for the 4-2 victory. Look at that. 33 saves from Vitek Vanacek. How do you do? 2 goals and an assist from Pavel Buchnevich, and a goal and an assist from Wu Mei. 4-2 Coyotes win. We take both games at home, and now we're headed on the road to Rogers Place with the 2-0 series lead. Love to see that. Let's keep rolling. No need to stop. Let me just make sure Vanacek is still starting. I haven't had the chance to catch up, but catching the playoffs on the way home. What was the Vanacek over Wolf reasoning? Yes. Performance. So what it was, it came down to both had super small sample sizes since we traded for them closer to the deadline. Dustin Wolf in 17 appearances went 9-5-2 with a 910 save percentage and 2.93 goals against, while Vanacek in 7 appearances went 4-0-2, 933 save percentage and 2.15 goals against. Both did perfectly fine, but both of the small sample size, Vanacek seemed to do better. Would he have done as well if we gave him 10 more starts? I don't know. But I love what he just did right now with a 942. And while Wolf also did well at a 920, we'll give Game 3 to Vanacek, headed over to Edmonton now. So let's do it at Rogers Place for Game 3 to take a 3-0 stranglehold on this series. Let's do it. First period. What the? What? Vanacek allows 3 and Wolf allows 3. 6 goals on 15 shots. What? Even strength, power play, and then all even strength. Shots 15-5 after 20, and we're down 6-0. Call it as this game's over. Boqvist gets 1. Let's just call the period. We get 2 in the second. Boqvist and Bjorkstrand. That's great. Yeah, there was an overhaul of the tandem. We even brought in Stuart Skinner for a bit. Then we brought him in and traded him out. Whoa, how many shots has each goalie faced? Good question. First period. Shots. So Vanacek allowed 3 on 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, Vanacek allowed 3 goals on 4 shots. And Wolf allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 on 5 shots. But it can't be. They had more than that. They had more shots than that. They had more than 9. They had 15 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they had 15 shots. Game's broken. Okay, 6-2 here in the third period. We're down by 4. Not over yet, but not looking good. Is counting... I guess it's not counting the goals? Yeah, it must be that. 9 shots, yeah, 15, yeah, exactly, that's what it is. Minus the 6, that's what it is. Rantanen power play goal brings us within 3. So it was 3 goals, so we need 4 saves. So that means he was 3 goals on 7 shots against Vanacek. And then it was, what, 3 on, like, 8? Is that what it was? Anyways, we lose 6-3. Actually, we can look at the numbers right now. Why am I killing myself? 3 goals on 7 shots against Vanacek, gets pulled after 5 minutes, and Wolf ends up allowing 3 on 28. We close it down after the first, but we only score 3 goals ourselves. We lose that one 6-3, and now head into Game 4 with a 2-1 series lead. Bowen Byram fully healed. We're going to get him back into the lineup, but who comes out? In the AHL, we finished 48, 18, and 6, make the playoffs. Very good. So, Bowen Byram, where does he come into this lineup? So, Boqvist, Nemec, Shady, Peak, Kulikov, Myers. Kulikov or Myers? Kulikov has been very good. 13 points and a plus 10. But Kulikov, technically with the worst numbers through these 2-3 games. 86-86 for his defensive, for his shot blocking and stick checking. Shady's not coming out. Comes down to Kulikov or Myers. Myers 85, 88, 89. Kulikov 85, 86, 86. Ooh, maybe look at, as Michael says, look at the poise. 80 poise, 80 poise. They're the same. Good thinking, though, Michael. I'm going to keep in the 5-star physical of Tyler Myers, I think. I think Kulikov's going to come out. So Byram goes in for Peak, and then Peak goes in for Kulikov. I want to keep him here, though. So Byram goes back to the top pair. Does he stay with Nemec for the +5? Who does Myers need here? Myers only has a 0 with Peak, so I guess Peak goes there. Byram, Boakfist, Shady, Nemec, Peak, Myers? Do we like that? As I take a little sip of water here, do we like this for the defense? Doggy says try Byram, Shady. Goes to a +1. Not horrible. I do trust, because Byram and Boakfist and then Nemec and Shady kind of balance each other out a bit more, in my opinion. Give me your thoughts on that while I go to the rest of the lineup. Boakfist, did he do much on the power play? 5 power play points. Was Byram on the power play? I think he was. Byram, no, he wasn't on the power play. He was not. So I'll keep the power play as is. Penalty kill. I suppose we go Nemec Byram. No, but it was Peak who was there. Let's put Peak back. Nemec Peak, we'll keep that. Then Byram Shady instead of Kulikov Shady. Goes to a +1. And Myers and Boakfist can stay together. Nemec Peak. Byram Shady. And Myers with Boakfist. Okay. Extra lines. Shady Nemec. Now, here's where we can go Shady. Byram Shady on this one. Then Nemec Boakfist. You want Byram Shady Nemec Boakfist, Doggy? I'm going to do it for the 4-on-4 for you. But even strength, I'm going to give it a game like that. 3-on-3, Shady, Boakfist, Byram. And that'll be it. Wolf's going to start this one. Wolf gets the start. And we'll go from there. Okay? Austin Matthews, buddy. Come on. I want to see more. I know 1 goal, but I want to see more. Oh, and you know what? I forgot about swapping Kulikov and Denisenko and Kulich. I forgot about that. Yeah, Matthews be named captain. I heard about that. Kulich, no points, -2. Denisenko plus... Okay, so Denisenko's coming up. Much love, Doggy. We'll find a way. Yeah, Denisenko will come up with Kasper and Bjorkstrand. Okay. A few changes made. Byram back makes us even stronger. We head into Game 4 with a 2-1 series lead, and I love a 3-1 hold headed back home. At Rogers Place in Edmonton, Game 4, Round 1. Let's do it. Wolf between the pipes. First shot goes in. First period, 3-0. The goaltending is going to be our downfall, eh? We're going to go through 6 goalies in the season, and that's going to still be our downfall. 3 goals on 12 shots. McKinnon, Tuck, and Kreider. Shots 12-5 after 20. Second period, 3-2. All right, Denisenko with the promotion to the third line gets going. Then Wume, a minute and a half later. Shots are 20-19. We're down by 1. This one's not over yet. 3-2 Edmonton. Power play Oilers early in the third. We kill it off. Can't take penalties. Wume with her second. Ties this game up at 3. Then McKinnon answers right back. It's 4-3 Oilers. From 3-0 to 3-3. Now we're down 4-3. Power play Coyotes killed off by the Oilers. With 8 minutes to go in this one, shots are still pretty tight. One more power play chance, and we capitalize. Wume hat-trick! Woo! And Denisenko makes it 5! Let's go, final minute, and Wume, her 4th of the evening! Wume, take a bow, the pride of Japan! Shots end 32-31 from down 3-0 and from down 4-3 to a 6-4 victory. Wu Mei puts the team on her back with 4 goals, including an empty netter, and Denisenko with his promotion to the third line. Michael Ack, I love you. 2 goals from him. 4 goals from Mei, 2 goals and an assist from Denisenko. Big comeback victory right there. Dustin Wolf did not impress me. Allows 4 on 32, but he woke up after the first period. I think he can keep the crease for Game 5. Excuse me. Denisenko channeling his inner Podkolzin. Yes, yes! MVPs to Mei and Denisenko for that one. Absolutely. Game 5, 8 points in 4 games from Wu Mei. Game 5, back in Arizona. Wu Mei legacy game. Can she do it again here at Smollett Arena to close out this series in 5 games? With a 3-1 series lead, we've got to win 1 of the next 3. Wolf's back in there. Let's keep the momentum going and just cruise our way through to our round 2 matchup. First period, again. Bratt, Zub, and Kreider. 3 goals in the first period. 3 goals on 9 shots this time. Let's do it again, boys. Let's do it again. Second period, 5-0. Yeah, the hiccups are getting me. Lehkonen and Paul. Vanacek's in and he allows those. Shots are 22-21. But how can it be that we have these massive losses? Wins or massive losses? There's no in between. Call it. 5-0 shutout. 33 save shutout from Georgiev. And it's a 3-2 series. 5-0 Coyotes. What a joke that one was. Game 6 in Edmonton now. Do we want to make any changes to this lineup? Incredible. Benson 4 assists, -1. Matthews has 1 goal. You're killing me, Matthews. 42 and 63, and you have 1 goal in 5 games. You're killing me. Rantanen, you too. 2 goals, -3. Wu Mei to the first line. +4, +5. Wu Mei to the top line. Rantanen, Strome, Bushnevich on the second. Third line, Denisenko staying there. Kasper's. Come on, Kasper. Flip upside down for Game 6. Kulich, Eller, Roy, nothing. No show. Byram 1 assist, even +- since he came back. 0-0, -1, -1, -2 from Myers. Come on, Myers. Wolf, I'm going to say Vanacek gets the start. Wolf allows 3 goals on like 10 shots or less in the first period of back-to-back games. Vanacek with a chance to close out the series here in Game 6. Now back in Edmonton. The Oilers want to push it to 7, and we cannot let that happen. We get embarrassed 5-0 in front of the home fans. Let's play angry, and let's answer back. Game 6, round 1, to punch our ticket to round number 2. Let's do it. Showtime! First period, Coyote. Bratt scores on the first shot of the game again, but thankfully no more, and Mikko Rantanen down on that second line finally scores again. 12-11 shots in our favor, 1-1 after 20. Second period now, no scoring. Shots 22-21, and we hold on to this 1-1 tie heading into the third period. Kreider with another goal makes it 2-1 Oilers. He's been scoring a lot this series, but Adam Boqvist ties it right back. Quiet performances so far. It's a little scary. It is. Tommy Novak makes it 3-2 Oilers. 10 minutes to go. We need the top 6. Austin Matthews, we need you, Captain. Power play Coyotes. Killed off by the Oilers. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. From up 3-1 to now being tied 3-3, we're going to Game 7. This guy, no show Matthews. No show. 1 goal in 6 games? You're the captain, for goodness sake. Come on. Bushnevich is coming up. He has to play make with Matthews, I guess. Benson, Strome, Rantanen. Absolute no-show. -2, -2, -1, -2, 0, -1. They were actually a plus, the third pair was. Do I promote Peak? Does Peak come up in this lineup? And then we'll give a -3 to Myers. That's the problem. Can't do that. And who's starting this one? Does Vanacek get the start again? He did well. He had above a 900 save percentage that game. What about the power play? I haven't been scoring enough on the power play. Matthews has been invisible. Let's make Rantanen the finisher then. You want to be like that? Fine. Matthews, you go center. You go here. Strome, you swap with Buchnevich. And Strome, you go center the first line. No, I'll keep you here and Casper can center the line still. I don't know, 79 face-offs? Strome 85. And good call. We're also going to put Martinook over Kulich. Good call. Martinook over Kulich. And that'll be the lineup. Might put Buchnevich here, actually, yeah. Shady, 1 assist. Come on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. Just like that, from up 3-1, we now have Game 7. Back at Mullet Arena on the brink of a monumental choke and a no-show performance from our captain. Game 7 at home for round 1. It all comes down to this, gentlemen. If we want to have some passion for the fans here in Arizona, and think about how much effort has gone into, from how many people have been involved to get our team to this spot. All that big offseason, that 3-hour stream to get to 45 wins to get to the playoffs. It all comes down to this. Game 7, controller down. The stage is yours. Power play Coyotes early. Let's go. Buchnevich scores as the power play expires. I'll take that as something working with the power play unit swaps. 1-0 halfway through the first, and Bjorkstrand gets his second. 2-0 power play goal. Dylan Strome, he got moved to the second unit, and there you go. Sam Steele scores his first of the postseason, and Austin! I'm glad you still like to play hockey. Austin Matthews scores his second goal through these 7 games, and that's a big 4-1 period after 20. Shots 16-13 after the first. Second period action up ahead with a 3-goal lead. The power play unit swap seems to do something. Wu Mei makes it 5-1. Power play Coyotes, we lose that opportunity to take a penalty. Edmonton power play killed off. It's about time. Matthews was injured this season. Yeah, he missed 19 games due to injury. Only goal of the period goes to Wu Mei, and we're tied in shots 28-28, but up by 4 headed into the third period. Hey, we actually decided to have a first period lead. Hey, that's nice. 4-goal lead, 5-on-3 power play. Come on, Wu Mei. Let's go. 6-1 Coyotes. That should be enough. Edmonton shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. It was a little bit of a scare, but we push our way through to round 2. Maybe the injury to Austin Matthews got re-aggravated. It's possible. Austin Matthews gets us the extra point. The extra point is good. 2-goal game from the captain, and we are through. 48 shots on net. That's what we wanted to see. 48-31 the shots end. Vanacek with a 30-save performance to get him. No stars, but 2 goals and 2 assists from Matthews and May. Buchnevich a goal and 3 assists. It looks like the changes I made did something. Thank goodness we are on to round number 2, where we will face the Colorado Avalanche. All right, let's take a moment. 7 goals and 12 points in 7 games from Wu Mei. MVP from her. Buchnevich with 10 points. Matthews woke up in the end. He had 4 points in 6 games, ends with 8 and 7. Strome also with 8. Bjorkstrand 5. Benson 5 assists. Boakfist 4 assists. Sorry, 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Rantanen 3, -3. Denisenko 3, Byram 3, Nemec 2, Shady, Casper 1 point, -1. That's not going to fly from a 50-plus point scorer. Eller, Martinook, even plus-minus, good. Kulich took him out. Myers, even plus-minus. Roy Peak is a +1. Goaltending, so Wolf ends 2-2 with an .872 save percentage and 3.69 goals against. And Vanacek ends 2-3. They're 2, well, we won, okay, yeah. But we didn't lose 5 games, so how are they, yeah. Vanacek, .913 save percentage, 2.95 goals against. All right. We'll take it. Now the Avalanche, sorry, I skipped through this. The Avalanche in their round 1 matchup, they beat the Wild and they swept the Wild, so they are rested. The Wild were swept by the Avalanche. And the Avalanche and the Wild, how did it work here? Avalanche, the Avs were the 9 seed. So the 8 seed versus the 9 seed after they swept the 14 seed. The Avs went 45, 31, and 6. Again, very similar record. We scored more than them. They allowed less than us. We have the better power play. They have the better penalty kill. Interesting matchup. Well, let's check out these Avalanche lines. Back-to-back second-round appearances for the first time in who knows how long for the Coyotes. So at least there's that. At the very least, there's that. So here in Colorado, let's see. Landeskog, here he is. Hughes and Danault, who got picked up at the deadline. Eberle, Jenner, and P.S. Patrick Kane-Suter on the second. Tyler Johnson, Sean Couturier, Anze Kopitar on the third. Beecher, Trennan, and Yarventi on the fourth. Defense, Darnell Nurse with Evan Bouchard. Wow. Harris with Harley. Krug with Dragisevich. Bouchard, 4 points in 4 games, 71 points on the season. While Nurse, 34 and a plus 43. Wow. Landeskog, 6 points in 4 games. Hughes, 5 goals and 6 points in 4 games. Boone Jenner, 5 points in 4 games. Jack Hughes on the season, 86 points. Landeskog, 72 points. Phil Danault, 11 points and 21 since going to Colorado. Where did P.S. Suter get his nickname? The data lore. That comes back. That's a Discord exclusive. That's when Addy in the Discord server, I forget exactly what it was, but he was either, I think he was trading, he made a terrible trade, and he'll admit it. He made a horrible trade that saw him acquire, was it Suter and Taze? And then he said, like, Suter plus Taze equals Kane, Patrick Kane. And, like, it was just... So, Suter got the nickname Patrick Kane because he was playing top line with Kane, so he was as good, according to Addy. So, it's a classic story, though. And goaltending, it's 84 overall, Freddie Anderson. He has a 947 save percentage in round 1. 906 on the season and 3.07 goals against. 37, 27, and 5 was his record. But 4-0... 947, 1.5 goals against. Last year was horrible. This year, lights out in the playoffs. Backed up by Jonas Johansson. Foodie and Thomas as the healthy scratches here for the Avalanche. Strong team. Very strong top 2 there. Landeskog and Hughes. 81 overalls on their wing aren't super scary, but who knows in this universe. Let me grab a sip before we get started. Vegas and Calgary in the West. Islanders facing the Rangers, Battle of New York, and the Sabres and the Lightning over in the Eastern Conference rounds. Whew, so let's do it. May 1st, 2026. Actually, I did want to see the Coyotes' history, though. So it's round 2. We're in back-to-back postseasons. Sorry, back-to-back second round or further. For the first time in how long? For the first time since 92-93 with the Jets. Not back-to-back playoffs, but back-to-back second round or further. Right? Division semifinal. The division semifinal is the second round, correct? Back in the good old days? It was a different format back then. Smythe Division semifinal. Then division final. It could have, is that round 1? Actually, no, I may be reading this wrong. Division semifinal may have been round 1. Because then division final, then isn't there not the conference final? Anyways, it's the first time since the 80s or the 90s, or the first time ever, but definitely the first time for Coyotes history, even if we're including the Jets in there. So that's that. Okay, game 1, round 2, facing the Avalanche. Last year we beat the Preds and Preds and lost to the Kings. This year we beat the Oilers and now we face the Avs. Coming off of a big 7-1 victory. No, I forgot to put Vanacek! Oh, I gotta turn auto goal rotate off. Oh, I hate this game. All right, first period, 2-1. We'll take it. Bushnevich and May. Yarventi scores 1 goal on 6 shots against Wolf. We're up 2-1. Second period, 6-2 Coyotes. That's what we want to see. Bjorkstrand, Matthews, and Denisenko, even Martinook as well. Evan Bouchard gets 1 on Wolf. Shots are 23-19, and we're up 6-2, deflating the... Oh, Austin Matthews shorthanded goal to make it 7. Deflating the bubble that Freddie Anderson had. And then a shorthanded goal for the Avalanche after we get 1. 7-3 now. Power play goal from Buchnevich. Make that 8 on 35 past Freddie Anderson. Whew, thankfully we take game 1. But yeah, the Avalanche scoring 3 on 30-ish. Wolf scared me a little bit. We have to score 8. 4 on 29 past Wolf. 4 on 30 in the end. We win 8-4, outshooting them 39-30. Matthews and Buchnevich both with 2 goals and an assist. Wu Mei with a goal and an assist. And now we got to make sure Vanacek continues to start. Vanacek, he's been feeling under the weather, maybe we'll say. H. Thoughts on the Matthews captaincy? It was inevitable, but I don't know why they couldn't just let John Tavares finish it off. Is it because of contract talks? They want to make Matthews happy? I don't know. So auto goalie rotate, we're turning off. Again, we're not angry with Dustin Wolf, but Vanacek's been playing better. If we go back to edit lines... And we'll get Vanacek in there. Wolf, 872 save percentage. And Vanacek at his 913. All right, Vitek, you're back in there. With a 1-0 series lead, back-to-back games of 7+ goals. We've scored 15 goals in the last 2 games, outscoring our opponents 15-5. Game 2. Yeah, they're naming Matthews the captain Wednesday morning, they said. Tavares stepping back. Game 2, round 2 at Mullet Arena. First period, 2-0 Avs early. Landeskog on the power play, and Couture even strength. Second period, we had 3 shots in the second period. We get 9, sorry, in the first period. We get 9 shots in the second, and we scored 2 goals on them. Buchnevich power play. Benson, his first right of the postseason, even strength. Shots are double for the Avalanche, 24-12, but we're tied at 2 headed into the third period. It's a big one with heavy implications moving forward. 5 minutes in, Eberle makes it 3-2 Avs. Tavares and Robertson package deal. Tavares will probably finish his contract. Yeah, Yarventi makes it 4-2. We can blame the goalies on this one. Shots are 36-19. Final couple minutes. Do we have something late? And that's it. Shots end 39-22. You couldn't find it too bad. Shots end 39-22, and the Avs win by a couple goals there. I think I can find it, Hobbsy. Give me a second here. If the viewers here will be so kind to as indulge me. Let's see. Patrick Kane. Sorry, I gotta make sure it's in fantasy hockey. It was in the Div 1 chat. Kane Suter. Well, we're back in 2021 over here. Hold on. Patrick Kane. If you'd be so kind as to indulge me for a minute here, I gotta look for this one. Oh, here it is. I found it. Yes, definitely Yahoo record books. That would take longer though, but I found it. Hold on. Well, first he said any play. Yeah, no, this was no. It's us talking about it. I thought I found it. We're talking. This is back to Mr. Hall of Fame. The trade that Addy did, where it was McTavish and hold on, Mr. HOF. Yeah, he traded Taze, Backstrom, and McTavish. No, he traded Konechny, Monahan, and Campbell. In exchange, Jack Campbell, when he was good. Konechny, Monahan, and Campbell for Taze, Backstrom, and McTavish, who was in the OHL at the time. That's what it was. I thought I found it. Let me look again here by looking at a different thing. No. We'll look it up later, Hobbsy. We'll keep doing some research. I can't pause for too long now. All right, Game 3. Now we're in Colorado at Ball Arena with the series tied at 1. We had a good comeback, but too little too late. And now the series is tied at 1. It's going to be a best of 5. Starting off in Game 3. First period, 2-1 Avs. Wu Mei opens it up, but then Hughes and Kopitar on the power play make it 2-1. Shots are 19-10. Isn't that how many shots we had last game? At least the shots come out in full force in the first period. Down by 1 after 20. Second period, 4-2 Avs. Bouchard and Hughes makes it 4-1. Make it 4-1. But then Tyler Myers, look at that, gets us one back. Shots are 33-25. And we're down by 2 here in the third period. We need someone to answer the call soon. Rantanen, Matthews, come on now. Rantanen has 3 goals all postseason. 7, 8, through 9. 3 goals in 9 games, is that it? 60-some last year? Final 5 minutes, no one has any passion. And that'll be it. Shots end 40-39, and we lose 4-2. And now we're down 2-1 in the series. Mikko, what's wrong with you? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Buchnevich is killing it. Matthews is so-so. May, sure. Benson's the playmaker. Strome, -2. Rantanen, 3 goals, -3 in 10 games. That's not enough from a 96 overall, making $13 million. It's not enough. I almost boosted Bjorkstrand. Then what's Casper? You're killing me, Casper. On defense... Sorry, 4, 1, 4, -2, -3, and 0. Come on, Peak. I'm keeping you in here for a reason. And Vanacek at a 907 save percentage. Do we keep Vanacek in? The one win this series came from Wolf. Yeah, never pay your goalie that much, RJ. You can't do it. Rantanen can play center. Do we swap? That would take the +5 to a +1. But I was thinking, what if Rantanen goes top line? Buchnevich, Rantanen, May. Second line, Benson, Matthews, Strome, with 2 playmakers alongside him. Could even swap... Oh, maybe Bjorkstrand comes up and Strome goes third line center with Casper on the wing. That could be an idea. Benson, Matthews, Bjorkstrand, Buchnevich, Rantanen, May. I could see that. Yeah, let's give it a try. If anything, Bjorkstrand and Strome switch back, but at least Rantanen and Matthews swapping around. We gotta do something over here. It's incredible. Incredible. Alright, down 2-1 in the series at Ball Arena for Game 4. We gotta tie this one up at 2. Cannot allow ourselves to go down 3-1. This is a must-win game, gentlemen. First period, early goal from Joshua Roy. Love to see that. Dano tied it up a minute and a half later. Shots 9-9. Score 1-1 after 20. Second period, 4-2 Avs. Couturier, then Shady answers. Power play Dragicevic, and then Dano. Shots 22-18 for the Avs, and we're down 4-2. Again, a 4-2 scoreline. Rantanen, Matthews, this is your time. Down by 2, leadership, captain and alternate respectively. Where are you in the third period when we need you the most? Power play Coyotes! What a real shock. How can it be? How can it be? -2 from Rantanen, -2 from Matthews. Invisible. We gotta win 3 in a row. Do we go best lines? On life support. Rantanen and Matthews combining for 8 goals. Matthews 5, so-so, but Rantanen, I can't believe. Maybe Rantanen centers the second line then. I'm not one to usually do best lines. The third, yeah, minus the empty netter, that's 3 straight 4-2 losses. In a row. Yeah. Rantanen third or fourth line. I think just takes off the chemistry, but what does the chemistry even do? Rantanen with +4 gets him to 100 overall. What's he doing with 100 overall? Nothing. Bjorkstrand's at a 90. I don't know, because then who do we promote? None of these guys are impressing me. Strome's not a goal scorer, though. Like, Strome could go up, and they have to redo the power play and penalty kill, I hear you. If Strome comes up, then who's going to score goals in this line? 1, 2, and 3 goals. Rantanen, in theory, is still the goal scorer there. So we'll swap back Matthews and Rantanen. Byram and Shady. Yeah, chemistry doesn't really matter anyways. We'll keep the rest of the defense as is. Vanacek, I'm switching Vanacek back. We're going Wolf. We're going Wolf. I'd be tempted to put Kulikov back, though. Instead of, like, Myers. The penalty minutes aren't helping. And Tyler, you know what? Penalty minutes killed you, Tyler Myers. Penalty minutes killed you. I guess the +1, if that even means anything. Kulikov and Peak on the third pair. And there you go. We got to win 3 in a row. We've done it before. But now we got to do it now in the playoffs. I wonder what the record is for most goalie switches in a playoff run is. For our record? I don't know. Millions. All of our grinding, all of our hard work, all of our efforts comes down to having to win 3 in a row after we disgracefully score only 2 goals per game in the last 3 games in a row. Nothing from Rantanen, nothing from the top guys, not enough from the top guys at least. Game 5. It all starts here. 1 at a time, gentlemen. 1 game at a time. Do not go gentle into that good night. Game 5, round 2. If you want to be here as a part of this core, you're going to show us something. First period, and it's 3-2. Wolf allows 2 quick ones. What? Hey, all 5 goals in this period coming on the power play. Danault and Hughes, then Strome, Shady, Matthews. We allow 2, then get 3 unanswered. What happened here? Look at these penalties. We get hooking and holding, then they get hooking, slashing, holding, hooking. Wow, okay. So 5 goals, all on the power play to start the game. 3-2 Coyotes after 20. Power play Coyotes to start the second period. There's another Marco Kasper. Is that his first or second? 6 goals. Slim Shady on the power play. 7 goals in this game, all on the power play, as Zach Benson gets the first even strength goal. I command you to win this game. Yes, Mighty Joe. 7-2 Byram. All right, against his old team, and then everybody makes it 7-3. Penalty kill coaches in shambles. Wu Mei makes it 8. The PK coaches can't believe it. Wu Mei makes it 8. We'll get the victory. We'll push it to 6, but the job's not done. The job's not done. Can you believe in an 8-goal game, there's nothing from Mikko Rantanen? Kasper gets his second. It's 9-3. 5 minutes to go, doubling the shots, tripling the score. Landeskog, 4 on 22. There's 10. Hey, there he is! The 10th goal of the game from Mikko Rantanen. But can it be that we allow 4 goals for the 4th consecutive game? 4 on 22. We have to score 10 goals to beat the Avalanche. Shots end 42-22. A goal and 3 assists from Matthews. J-Mac VIP, what happened to the refs letting the boys play? For real. Rantanen, a goal and 2 assists. Benson, a goal and 2 assists. 10-4 Coyotes. And Boqvist has a concussion. Wonderful. Who comes up, Peak or Kulikov? Probably Peak, because Kulikov and Myers have been a good pair. 5 consecutive games, 5 consecutive games of allowing 4 or more. True that. No, this chemistry's not true. Kulikov in the top pair? So I like that he's a left-handed guy. But then, yeah, Peak's a righty. Kulikov and Myers did well playing together all season. So now here come all the changes we have to make. So Shadu's at the point. Now we'll put Byram at the point instead of Boakfist for the second unit. Byram can go here and here as well. -2, beautiful. And of course the distributor can be Bjorkstrand. Penalty kill. Myers. He's only out for like 4 days anyways, so I wonder if he could be back for the next game even. I did all this for nothing. I bet we could have just done replacing all lines. Let me put Myers there just in case. That's the case. Okay, let's see. 10-4 win. Advance a couple days. Okay, I thought that was going to be the message. All right, so he is indeed out for Game 6. Adam Boakfist out for Game 6. And now here we are in Colorado in a must-win game. One step at a time, gentlemen. All these efforts, big 10-goal game, everything we've done comes down to these 3 games. 1 down, 2 to go. Do not go gentle. Dustin Wolf allows 4 on 22, 863 save percentage through 6 games. It is laughable. Vanacek's going to get the starting crease again. Do we go back to Fleury even? Does Fleury get a start? Shocking stuff. In Colorado, do not go gentle into that good night. We'll see you back in Arizona. Game 6, round 2. First period, 1-0 Coyotes. Austin Matthews on the power play. The power play goals continue. Shots tied at 12 after 20. Second period, 1-1. Beecher ties it. Shots now 27-17 for the Avalanche. And it's all tied up at 1 headed into the third period. If the Avalanche win this period, they're off to the conference final. If we do, we're off to Game 7. Here we go. In front of the Avs faithful. Denisenko makes it 2-1. 1-goal lead. And Rantanen, there you go, Mikko. Finally! Finally, Mikko Rantanen getting a little consecutive games of goals. Power play Avalanche killed off by the Coyotes. Buchnevich extends our lead to 3. Will that be enough with 5 minutes to go? Vitek Vanacek says, yes, you can trust me. Don't go to the flower. He makes 38 saves on 39 shots, and we score 4 on 24 to push this series to 7. Vanacek 38 saves for first star honors. Buchnevich a goal and an assist. Denisenko's been a great piece on that third line. He scores again. Maybe he should have started earlier. Maybe. But you know what? Here we are in Game 7. Boakfist should be back. Yeah, Adam Boakfist back to full health. Let's get him back in. Let's go back like this. Yeah. Boakfist back to full health. Power play. Did Byram get any power play points? I wonder. Byram, no power play points. I'll put Boakfist back. Does he have any power play points? 5 of his points on the power play? 1. There you go. 4-man power play, put him back there. Penalty kill. He was already replaced. Yeah, that's fine. Extra lines, we put him to replace, so it should be that he's here. Yep, I think that's it. Yes. Okay. In the AHL, we're on to the next round, conference final. 11 points in 10 games from Jordan Zume, who's going to be pushing for the lineup next season. And it finally, truly, all comes down to this. After going down 3-1, we outscored the Avs 14-5 the last 2 games. Jeremy, perfect timing. We need some luck from Jeremy. Thanks for dropping in. Perfect timing for Game 7. Everybody, leave a like if you haven't already. Game 7 at home in front of the Coyotes faithful at Mullet Arena. Let's just make sure that Vanacek is getting the start to push our way through the first conference final since 2012, or 2011 was it? But 2012 or 11, and this just the second time in franchise history. I command you to win again, says Mighty Joe. Listen to his command. And do not go gentle into that good night. Game 7, Round 2, winner goes to the conference final. First period, 2-1 Avalanche. Bjorkstrand opens up the scoring. Oops, sorry. Pause. Power play. Coyotes goes nowhere. First period ended. Bjorkstrand opened up the scoring. Then Harley and Johnson made it 2-1. Here we are in the second period. Power play. Avs. Slim Shady gets a power play goal. Hold on. How did that even work? What's going on here? So we had a power... Okay, so tripping, hooking... Okay, it was some overlap of penalties, and we scored a power play goal. 15:02. It was in the middle of this... I mean, yeah. And we took another... Was it 4-on-4 for a moment? I don't know. Regardless, power play goal from Slim Shady to tie it up at 2. We're on the power play again here. This time killed off by the Avalanche. But then Jeremy Roy and Jordan Martinook, the fourth line, comes through. From down 2-1 to up 5-2, Mikko Rantanen makes it 5-2. 4 unanswered. What? Whoa, did you see that? The time on the clock went from 2 minutes to 3 minutes to 2 minutes. Hold on. Am I crazy? Let me watch this again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no, I was crazy. Oh, it's Joshua Roy. Joshua Roy, not Jeremy Roy. I'm thinking the defenseman. Okay, give me a sec. Hold on. Give me a sec. Sorry, I just gotta do something here. Just got a quick notification. Okay, good. The visual chips, yeah, my visual chips weren't working there. Okay, 5-2 lead. Sorry about that. We're up 23-17 in the shot category. 3-goal lead. This one's not over yet. We have the home ice advantage, a 3-goal lead, and 20 minutes to go to push our way through. Austin Matthews, let's go. Johansson's in net now. Power play Coyotes to put it totally to bed. And it is Mikko Rantanen. Ladies and gentlemen, from down 3-1, we fight our way back to a Game 7 victory. Look at the goal scoring here. 8-2 Coyotes. Rantanen, Benson, 5 minutes to go. Power play Coyotes. And that'll end it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second time in franchise history, and the first time since we've taken over, the Arizona Coyotes are off to the Western Conference Final as we win 8-2 in Game 7. Rantanen wakes up with 2 goals and 2 assists, Shady a goal and 2 assists, and Bo Byram with 3 assists. 8-2 Coyotes the final. 21 points in 14 games from Pavel Buchnevich. A quiet 21 points from him. Love that. Wu Mei, 10 goals and 20 points. Matthews, 19. He's woken up. Benson, 15. Rantanen now point per game. That's 5 point per game plus players. Bjorkstrand with 13. Look at him. The data special. A blowout series clinching win. Love to see it. Shady with 12 and a +9. Strome, 12. Byram, 12 and 11. Denisenko, 4 goals, 7 points. Boqvist, 5 in 13. Casper, 4 points and a -3. Roy with 4. Eller, 4 and a +6. Martinook, 2 goals, 3 points. Kulich had what? Kulich, 6 games, -2. Martinook, 8 games, 2 goals, 3 points, +4. Spotty cell service, glad to see we completed the comeback. Yes, sir. There you go, Hobbsy. Nemec, 3 points, +3. Myers, Peak. Kulikov, 6 games, -1. All right. And goaltending in the end, now Vitek Vanacek through 10 appearances, 4 and 6 with a .913 save percentage and 3.00 goals against. Wolf, the better record at 4 and 2, but the .863 save percentage and 3.81 goals against average. So Vanacek will continue to start as we are through to the Western Conference Final to face the Vegas Golden Knights in round 3. Vegas, the third consecutive 45-win team that we face. The 45, 26, and 11 Vegas Golden Knights. What was their path here? Their path. So they beat the Kings in 6 and the Flames in 6. There you go. How does their lineup look here? If we go to view those lines. The playoffs of 45-win teams. Tell me about it. Vegas. All right. Leo Carlson, Nazem Kadri, and Mathieu Joseph on the first line. Okay. Duclair, Kotkaniemi, and Lafreniere on the second. All right. Perron, McLeod, and Beauvillier on the third. Barabanov, Forster, and Pacioretty on the fourth. The entire lineup is between 81 and 88, and the bottom 9 is between 81 and 85. Defensively, it's Victor Hedman at an 89. Yeah, 7 points plus 5. Alongside Sam Girard, Starfleet legend, with 2 assists. Second pair, Ghost and Dursey. Whoa, okay, so everyone in the defense is between 86 and 89. So Vegas has the defense. 6 points from Ghost, 5 points from Dursey, 4 from Shea, 2 from Brant Clark. Wow, so ridiculous blue line defensive core here. EA forward core if I've ever seen one, but crazy defense. Goaltending, it's 90 overall Jake Ottinger, that's why. 919 save percentage and 2.48 goals against average. Solid season with Vegas as well. Yeah, there you go. 8-3-1 with 1 shutout is Jake Ottinger. Backed up by Alex Lyon, Yoki Haru, and Sean Walker, the 2 healthy scratches. Carlson, 10 points in 12 games. Kadri with 7 and 9. Joseph with 5 goals and 6 points in 12. Lafreniere, 5. Kotkaniemi, 7 goals, 10 points, all right. Duclair, 3 points. Perron, 7. I don't know. Beauvillier, 5 goals, 10 points. But I'm not super impressed by the forwards. Really, it's the defense. Yeah, I wish you could see a player's trade history. I wish. Another wish for EA. Wow. Okay, so headed to T-Mobile Arena. So now we don't have home ice advantage for the first time. We're on the road in Vegas. Over in the East, it's Tampa versus, the Islanders versus the Lightning for the Eastern Conference Final. Golden Knights versus Coyotes. We achieved our season goal of making the Western Conference Final, but why stop there? Let's get to the first Stanley Cup Final in franchise history, close to 50 years later of Jets and Coyotes history. Game 1, round 3. I know, a goalie playing to his overall? Wow, Jake Ottinger. Game 1, round 3. In Las Vegas, it's showtime, gentlemen. Keep up that pace, and let's do more of the same that got us back from down 3-1 to the Avs. First period, and it's 1-1. Hedman opens up the scoring, and Austin Matthews, shorthanded, ties it up. Second period, and it's 2-1 Vegas. Leo Carlson on the power play. Whoa, shots are 30-15 for Vegas in that one. Wow, so through 2 periods. Shots doubled. Shots in that period, yeah, a lot on that side of the ice. Wow. Shots 30-15. Third period action, down by 1. Vegas power play killed off. 5 minutes in. We still have no shots yet. Still no shots. Our first shot comes 7 minutes in, and there's McLeod scoring the third on 38 past Vanacek. Not his fault. If we get 16 shots on net, shots are 41-19. Hold on, we're not done yet. Buchnevich gets us within 1. Final 4 minutes. Do we have a hero late in the final 90 seconds? Yes! It's Mikko Rantanen! We're off to overtime! Shots are 42-23, but we tied this game up with 2 goals in the final 6.5 minutes, and the Coyotes push it to overtime. Wow, we don't deserve to be here, but here we are, let's take it. Oh my goodness. Overtime, Mikko Rantanen pushes us there. Keeping Buchnevich may have been the best decision we've made in this Coyotes series. I think so. I'm glad we made that decision. Kluchinen, Mikko Kluchinen. All right, Game 1 overtime, just like against the Avalanche in Game 1 when Rantanen won it. Let's see if we can do it again. Whoever scores next puts their team up 1-0 in this Western Conference Final. Shady with space, up to Buchnevich. Speaking of him, Pavel Buchnevich on net, big boy. Buchnevich in front. Oh, can't get the shot off, and then he trips somebody. I was about to turn the shooting slider up, but hold on, we gotta make it through this penalty first. Oh boy, power play coming up to the Golden Knights. Joseph, Carlson. Ooh, what was that? Ari playbook. What's that supposed to be? Arizona playbook. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, Buchnevich 2 for tripping. Can I change the lines, please? It won't let me change the lines. Why not? Now I can. But who was out there? Alright, defensive zone draw. 2 minutes of a power play to kill now. Casper on the dot. Vegas 1 for 4 with 7 shots in the power play tonight. Lafreniere. Ghost in front. Kotkaniemi. Pad save. Behind the net is Nemec. And he'll clear that down. Good. And exit the zone. Lafreniere to Ghost. Re-entering Arizona territory. Windmill from Ghost. Shot on net. Blocker save from Vanacek. And Nemec will get that out once more. Very good. Kotkaniemi comes right back in, though. Jesperi. One-timer in tight, and Vanacek makes the glove save. Nicely done. Gave him too much space, though. All right, we kill off a little bit of time. Matthews and Benson are coming out now. Carlson, Kadri, Joseph, a few names for the Golden Knights who are there. Vanacek made 43 saves so far tonight. Ghosty, just wide. I'm not sure if Vanacek got a piece of that one. Byram board pinned. Tries to kick it out, but can't. Clark to Kadri, scores! Shots end 47-23. Makes sense. Oh, you can't leave Vanacek out to dry like that. Oh, boy. Poor guy. All right, so just like that, we lose game 1. Let's try and split the games on the road and take a 1-1 series best of 5 back home. Let's do it. In Las Vegas for game 2. Shake off that game. The defense was so bad for that entire game. Just let it go. It's ridiculous. First period, 0-0 here in game 2. There's the shots we want to see. 16-6 through 20. Second period now, 1-1 game. Bjorkstrand scores on the power play, then Barabanov answers back a couple minutes later. Shots are 25-14 for the Coyotes. We're tied at 1, headed into the third period. It's a big one. Going down 2-0 or tying the series 1-1. Huge implications. Here we go. Third period action in Las Vegas. Shots 28-16. 5 minutes in, nothing yet. No power plays. Even match both sides here. Halfway through the period, not a lot of shots for Vegas. I haven't taken a shot in like 8 minutes. Final 5 minutes now. 1-1 it remains. 2 minutes to go. Final 60 seconds. Adam Boqvist late! And that'll be enough! Vegas got like 2 shots in 15 minutes. What a late clutch moment from Adam Boqvist! Winning it for us, and Martinook adds the empty netter. Shots end 38-20, and the Coyotes win 3-1 in a game that looked slated for overtime. Ottinger makes 35 saves, but it's not enough. Bjorkstrand a goal and 2 assists, getting points on all 3 goals. Boqvist a goal and an assist, and we win 3-1 to tie this series at 1 and make it a best of 5 headed back to Arizona. Wow, huge moment. Adam Boqvist, so clutch. The Arizona Clutchotes, let's do it. Back at Mullet Arena for Game 3. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah? McDavid and the Lightning are up 2-0 on the Islanders right now. Let's do it. First period, back at home, and it's 0-0 after 20. Shots 11-10 for the Golden Knights. Second period, 1-1 game. Correct? Yes. Kadri opens it up, then Mikko Rantanen ties it. Shots now 26-16 for Vegas, but we're all tied up, headed into this third period. Whoever wins this period goes up 2-1 in the series, correct. Early goal from Wu Mei, her first goal of the Western Conference Final. 2-2, Kadri ties it. Startled me with that scream was looking up through the windshield. Sorry, Obsy. I'll try to stay controlled as much as possible, but then Brant Clark makes it 3-2 Vegas. From up 2-1 to down 3-2. Tale as old as time. Thank you, Slim Shady, tying it up at 3. Shots are 35-22. Power play Vegas! We kill it off! 2 minutes to go. Final minute, do we have more heroics? No, off to overtime. Shots end 36-24. Slim Shady sends us to overtime, and we're back into some gameplay here at home. Next player to score will put his team up 2-1. Game 1, round 1 was Rantanen. Game 1, round 3, it was Kadri.
We are just about to drop the puck here in
and now here we go for Game 3. Yes, Game 3, round 3. Pushed off there, and hold on. May splitting through. Okay, gets the shot on. Very nice. May. Buchnevich on net again. Good save. Scramble in the crease. Buchnevich in the corner for the point. Byram loses it. Joseph gets hit. Good. Buchnevich regains possession. I'll turn the sliders up now. I just wanted to see what the game was doing there. Let's go edit the sliders. Put the shooting slider up and also block the puck, and no one ever wants to block the puck. Let's go energy. Good. On defense, it's never asked. Hold line and pinch doesn't tell you anything. Cycle shoot. Let's move this up a little bit then, maybe. Balanced approach. Yeah. Let's try that. Let's mix and match a little bit. Here we go. Too bad you can't ever do that for your season. You have to do it every single game. Thank you, EA. Here comes Kadri, the hero last time out. Bumped off the puck. Matthews behind the net. Ooh, all right, gets it up to May. Woo, May. We'll dump it in. Go for the line change. Sam Girard, Starfleet legend. What's Hedman doing? Hedman up to Joseph. Loses the puck along the board to Boqvist. Rantanen finds space. Very good. Here comes Bjorkstrand now, number 22. Nice move, one-timer. Was that saved? I think it was. Rantanen again. That time, a piece of it stopped by Ottinger. Lafreniere gets through his man in the corner to Girards. Again, just giving them these straight lane shots within the hash marks is ridiculous. Where's the defense? Shots end 37-28. Another overtime where we're greatly outshot. Ay. That's how you spell ay. I never thought of that. Alright, 2-1 series now for the Golden Knights. Yeah, that one looked savable as well. 2-1 series for the Golden Knights. And we got to tie this up here at home to make it a best of 3. We're in the similar situation that had us win 3-1 a couple games ago. Let's bring it back home. Actually, no, it won't be bringing it back home, but let's even up the series and make it a new one and not have to, again, win 3 in a row like we did last time. We can't go down 3-1 like we did against the Avalanche. Not sure, Mighty Joe. Big must-win game at home in front of the fans. Tough OT loss. Let's make up for it and run it back to give ourselves a best of 3 headed to Vegas. First shot of the game, Bushnevich scores. Thank you very much. First period ends 2-1. Benson makes it 2-0. Then Kadri makes it a 2-1 game. Shots 15-10 after 20. We lead by 1. Second period action here. Power play Vegas. It's Austin Matthews scoring just as the power play expires. We'll sim through that period, excuse me. David Perron scores on the power play later in the period. Shots are 25-24 for Vegas, and we're down by 1 here. We're up by 1. Now Perron scores his second on the power play. Power play Vegas again now. Killed off. Power play Coyotes. There you go. Slim Shady on the power play puts us up. We're still on the power play now. Extended power play. Oh, that's killed off by Vegas. But then Zach Benson gives us the 2-goal lead. Shots 36-31 Vegas. Pacioretty gets Vegas back into it. 5 minutes left and it's a 1-goal game. Could go either way with 2 minutes left. 90 seconds to go and we hang on tight. 5-4 Arizona the final. Shots end 42-33 for Vegas. Whew, but we win 5-4. Benson 2 goals and an assist. Sandstorm on standby. Let's go. Matthews and Bushnevich a goal and an assist apiece. 5-4 victory. We hang on tight. And we have ourselves a 2-2 series, a nail-biter. 2-2 series headed back to Vegas. It is now a best of 3 to make it to the Stanley Cup Final. Lightning are up 2-0, and now that series is tied 2-2 as well. Here we go. Game 5 at T-Mobile Arena. Winner of this game goes 1 win away from the Stanley Cup Final. Gentlemen, go out there and do your job. First period, 0-0, shots 13-12 in our favor. Second period, 1-0 Coyotes. Oliver Bjorkstrand, he's been an incredible deadline pickup for us. Shots 29-20 for the Coyotes, and we're up by 1 here in the third period in away territory at T-Mobile Arena. 5 minutes in, Dursey gets the tying goal, 1-1 with now 12 minutes to go. Landon, no problem, you're here now. Let's get Landon, bring us some luck, baby. Let's go. Final 5 minutes. Next goal could put the team through to the Stanley Cup Final. 2 minutes left in this one. Do we have a hero with 30 seconds left? We're off to overtime. Shots end 37-32. And for the third time this series, we're going to overtime. Next player to score will put his team up 3-2 in this series. And at the same time, next player to score will put his team 1 win away from the Stanley Cup Final. What's happened? Well, round 1 we won in 5 games? No, 6 games? In round 2, we were down 3-1. That was against the Oilers. In round 2, we were down 3-1 against the Avs. Made some line changes and fought back. We won that in 7. And now here we are in Game 5 of round 3 against Vegas. in overtime. Winner goes up 3-2. All right, overtime here at T-Mobile Arena. Was round 1 in 7? I don't think it was. Am I already delusional? I don't think it was. Leo Carlsson finds space. Across, broken up by Byram. Nicely done. Rume finds space, gets it to Byram, and now up to Buchnevich. Great way to exit the territory. Buchnevich. Matthews looks for options. Good. Shady with the puck. Look at that skating. Matthews! Oh, on net. Almost squeaks through. Andre makes the save and hangs on. Was it really 7? I thought it was 5 or 6. Was it really 7? Yeah, it was. It was 7. Wow, my bad. It was game 6. So we won round 1 and round 2, both in 7 games. All right, Carlson. Hedman. Kadri in tight. Good save, Vanacek sticking with it. I'm delusional. Rantanen face-off win to Boakfist. Good. Good. Rantanen. Careful. There you go. Benson. That's in, big boy. Benson. Can't really, gets it on net. Andre hangs on. We were up 3-1. They got it back to 3-3, but we won game 7. Yes. Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you. So we were up 3-1. They forced 7, and we won. Then round 2, we were down 3-1, forced game 7, and then we won in the comeback fashion. Rantanen wins the faceoff to Boakfist. Nemec on net, there you go. Hedman, ooh, breakaway pass to Leo Carlsson. What a pass from Hedman. Carlsson puts it on net, and Andre makes the save. He felt the pressure breathing down his neck there. Now here's Benson. Boakfist to Nemec, and now here's space for Rantanen. But he skates, hold on, still has it! Ottinger makes the save. I didn't like he skated into the middle there, but got it on net. Leave a like if you haven't already for some good luck, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell to be notified when we go live for our various franchise mode series. NHL 25 coming in, 8 weeks? Matthews on the dot. Wins the faceoff back to Shady. Byram in front. Oh, Matthews. Oh, that swings through, scores! Is the game called off? No, it's good! Wu Mei overtime winner! Mikko end up with, on the regular season, 100 points on the season. Wu Mei wins it, a scramble in the crease! And the Coyotes go up 3-2, 1 game away from the first Stanley Cup Final in Jets-Coyotes history. Woo! Woo Mei! Matthews on net. And then, yeah, there you go. Scramble in the crease. Hit that bell. Ding, ding, ding. Too much excitement after drinking water. The hiccups are coming back here. Ooh. Scramble in tight. Wu Mei. Look at her go. Oh. Look at the physics of it all. Stick through the net. Love it. Shots end 43-34. We come away with a 2-1 victory. Well deserved. Oh, no. Hiccups. Again. 25 points in 19 games now from Wu Mei. And we are 1 win away from the Stanley Cup Final. Yeah, that was a really slow final replay. Coyotes. I mean, what was that series when they lost in the conference final in 2012? In 2012, they lost in 5 games. So this is making it to Game 6 of the conference final is already the furthest that this franchise has ever gone. Yeah. It was Kings up 3-0. Then Mike Smith and the Coyotes shut them out in Game 4. Then the Coyotes lost 4-3 in overtime for that 5-game series. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing left to say. And even look at the Islanders. They were down 2-0. They're now up 3-2 against the Lightning. Wow. At home in front of the fans, this would be a great time to do it. For the first time in franchise history, we're 1 win away from the Stanley Cup Final. We owe it to the fans of Arizona. Go out there and do your job, gentlemen. That's all I got to say. Here we go for Game 6 of Round 3 of the Year 3 postseason. First period, and it's 0-0 after 20 shots, 14-10 for the Golden Knights. Second period, 3-0 Coyotes! Yes, gentlemen! Yes, I command you to score! Wu Mei on the power play, keeping just incredible pace up. Dylan Strong on the power play a few minutes later, and Dmitry Kulikov like 25 seconds after that. 3-0 Coyotes after 40. Shots are 24-20 for Vegas, and we have a 3-0 lead here in front of the fans. Breathe. Breathe. 4-0 Wu Mei. We've done it. We've done it. Wu Mei with a 2-goal game. Wu Mei legacy postseason. She had a 4-goal game in round 1. Austin Matthews makes it 5-0. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in Coyotes Jets history, we are through to the Stanley Cup Final. Ottinger gets pulled. Vanacek 30 seconds away from the shutout. Let's go in and celebrate, as we will eliminate the Vegas Golden Knights in 6 games, the first time that we don't go to 7. And we are through to the Stanley Cup Final to face the Islanders or the Lightning with 32 seconds to go. What an effort from this team that was falling apart at certain moments. Just took those line changes. That's all it took. Here comes a nice goal for Vegas. Read you like a book. So I gave up the shutout to be able to see Matthews get the trophy. That's about it. We knew that they would score. We knew that they would score. Wu Mei leading the postseason in points with 28. Blowout series clinching win again. Blowout series clinching win game again. Yes. Where's that left defenseman going? Wish I could tell you. Enjoy the Knights. Don't worry. It's just fantasy draft world. So we gave up the shutout to be able to see the trophy. It's too bad, but we still know how good Vanacek did. Glove save Vanacek. Let's put the 4th line out to end it. Let's give him a chance. Stopped into Subway on the way home. Looks like we're moving on. Yes, sir. Let's hear the order, Hobbsy. Haven't been to Subway in a little bit. Have some gift cards, though. Lars Eller on the dot to close it out. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in almost 50 years, the Arizona Coyotes are through the Stanley Cup Final. We said we're not leaving. We are not leaving. And within 3 seasons, we have reached a Stanley Cup Final. Cup or not, we've done it. No, they don't even try to step up to it. We know Gen Z. It's I don't know what to tell you. There's Matthews and Hedman shaking hands. And here's the moment that we've been waiting for. Austin Matthews, he won't touch it. Says no to Bill Daly. He won't touch it. And there's that handshake we were waiting for. Austin Matthews looking good. The Clarence S. Campbell Bowl belongs to Arizona. Shots end 35-33, and we win 5-1. So let me see. 24-25 is 45, so 25-26, 26-27. No, 24-25, 25. 20-24-25. So this is year 46. After 46 years of Jets and Coyotes, we made it to the Stanley Cup Final. Foot-long steak and cheese shredded with lettuce and barbecue sauce tonight. You know what I gotta say, Hobbsy? I'm sorry. I hate barbecue sauce. I'm sorry. But I like the rest of the order. Italian herbs and cheese, cold cuts, cucumber, red onion, mayo, yellow peppers, dash of salt. Woo, Mighty Joe. I'm vehemently against extra salt, so I wouldn't be able to get on board with that one. But I can, even the cold cuts, depends. I usually go either just the grilled chicken or the steak. We called AM34 getting the C, basically. Yeah, exactly. Neither can I. I always forget which conference is which thing. Prince of Wales or Clarence S. Campbell Bowl. I remember the Canadians got that, and they were in the fake Western Conference. I remember that. Okay, so in the Stanley Cup Final, the Islanders come back from down 2-0 and win 4 in a row to push their way through the Stanley Cup Final. The 40-33-9 New York Islanders. And in the AHL, we're in the Calder Cup Final. Yeah, you what? I know, I don't like barbecue sauce. Maybe I just haven't had a good one. I'm thinking like the Kraft barbecue sauce. So like, maybe that's not good barbecue sauce. Like, of course, like on like a really nice sauce on like a rack of ribs is a different story. But I'm talking like generic barbecue sauce. That's what I'm talking about. So the Islanders, they beat the Hurricanes in 6, the Rangers in 7, and then came down back from 2-0 to beat the Lightning in 6. From the dunes of Zona to the Isles of Rhode. Almost, eh? Just gotta look at the team numbers for a second. Wu Mei, 28 points in 20 games. The Japanese sensation. Game path, need bullseye? Need a little bullseye barbecue sauce? When we do our Data 782 2025 barbecue at Pat's house, we can pull that out. Bushnevich, 27. Barbecue sauce is my Frank's Red Hot, putting that on everything. Wow, look at you. I've gotten a little bit more into sriracha recently, but I'm not really much of a sauce guy in general. Like name something. Like maybe like typical sandwich or something, maybe like mayonnaise. I guess that's what I might call my typical. Wu Mei Calder plus Conn Smythe. That's true. Michael, could that be a Ken Dryden's record to win the Conn Smythe before the Calder? Wu Mei might just do it. Matthews 26, Benson 23, Rantanen 22, Bjorkstrand 19. Forget Wu Mei, Wow Mei. I don't like ranch either. No. Even on salad, I'll use like olive oil and wine vinegar. Hey, Lewis Homer, there you go, doggy. Not much of a sauce guy in general. It's more, yeah, Ken Dryden did do that. It's more also because of what's in those sauces. Maybe I would like ranch more, but like, there's a lot of salt, a lot of fat. I'm not saying I have the perfect diet, but I do prefer, like I love my desserts. I prefer to get my bad stuff from my dessert. My meals are very healthy. There's always protein, there's always vegetables. I eat a lot of vegetables. My meals are very healthy. It's the dessert where I go a little off. But even then, I'm not doing anything too wild. I don't drink any soft drinks. I don't do any of that. Anyways, Dylan 13. Byram 13 points and a +9 through 17 games. Denisenko 7. Boakvist 7 and a +4. Casper 5 points -4. Nemec 5 points +6. Eller 5 points +6 as well. Lars, let's get him that ring. Come on. I'm sure I don't mind, like ranch flavor I don't mind, but ranch dressing I don't really put anywhere. Martinook 4 points and a +6. Jordan Martinook, let's go. Roy with 4 +4. Myers 1. Kulikov 1 goal, even ± in 12 games. Goaltending, Vanacek 8, 6, and 2 with a .920 save percentage and 2.85 goals against average. Yeah, mayo's a condiment. It depends. Are we talking sauces or condiments, you know? Condiments, I go mayo, but I use ketchup like I don't put ketchup on like my Kraft or my eggs or like I'm not committing crimes against humanity. But I do enjoy ketchup on a lot of other things. Hamburger, hot dog, fries, which is pretty common, but I know for some it's egregious. When I lived in Chicago, it was egregious to put the, ketchup on a hot dog. So there's Vanacek leading the way. Okay. And Mark, welcome aboard. I know you put a couple comments, but a formal hello to you, my friend. So here, I'm sweating. I am literally sweating. Here we go. Stanley Cup Final against the Islanders. Let's see who we're up against. The Islanders beat this Lightning team. McDavid, Malkin, Forsberg. They beat this team. Mighty Joe, don't get me started. The New York Islanders, let's see this team. Pavel Zacha, Tomas Hertl, David Pastrnak, 96. I did land. That's a little bit of data lore. I guess I don't talk about that too often. There was a time where I did more. But before my university schooling in Montreal, to get the degree for what I'm doing now, I studied a year in Chicago. So David Pastrnak, 96 overall, 5 goals and 19 points in 19 games. Hertl, 9 goals and 17 points. Zacha, 7 goals and 14 points. Second line, Marchment, Coleman, and Jarvis. Third line, Vetrano, Gregor, and Asplund. Fourth line, Akuratu with Samberg and Wade Allison. Jarvis, 1 goal, 12 points. Coleman, 10 points. Marchment, 7 points. So it's really that top line. Yeah, not much in the... Akuratu, 4 goals, 7 points. Not much going on outside of the top line, so you'd think the defense has to be pretty solid. Yeah, oh boy. Closet Blackhawks fan. I did go see a Blackhawks Canadiens game. I saw that was like, if you look at Patrick Kane, like top 10 goals, one of his goals came against the Canadiens in Chicago, and I was there for it. It was a beautiful goal. Devontae's 3 goals and 14 points is a +3 through 19 games, alongside Dougie Hamilton, who has 9 points and is a +3. I mean, ketchup sandwiches to get by. And there's not much you can get. Yeah, for sure. For that I don't turn my nose up at. Do what you got to do to get by. That I do not turn my nose up at. Second pair, Dumoulin with Bernard Docker, and third pair, Jared Spurgeon, the team that drafted him back in 2008, alongside Dmitry Orlov. Goaltending, it is Connor Ingram, really. 88 overall, of course. 88 overall Connor Ingram. 900 save percentage on the season with 3.24 goals against average. 500 record of 26, 26, and 7. In the playoffs, 12, 6, and 1. 932 save percentage and 2.27 goals against average. Wow. Backed up by everyone's favorite Mackenzie Blackwood. Data 782 Hall of Famer Mackenzie Blackwood. Or is still a nominee? I forget. Scratches. Oh, okay. Ooh, so Raphael Lavoie is injured. John Tavares back on Long Island. 7 goals and 12 points in 19 games. The captain returns. How long is he injured, though? He must have just gotten injured. I think he has the same games played as everybody else. Let's see. Islanders. Tavares out, pending evaluation. Lavoie's out for the playoffs. But Tavares concussion, pending evaluation. We'll have to check that out later. Wow. Few former Islanders there. Yeah, 3 former Islanders are back. Ingram going 4-0 with a 0.00 goals against and a 1.00 save percentage. I don't disagree. Tavares returns home just to be injured for the finals. Too bad. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Get the Discord server people in here if they aren't already. Welcome. Our goal within this franchise mode was to win a Stanley Cup ASAP. We are okay with baby steps. Year 1, missed the playoffs. Year 2, round 2. Year 3, Stanley Cup Final. Win or lose, year 3, Stanley Cup Final. If we lose in the Stanley Cup Final in year 3 of this big project, I'm okay with that. It'll be sad. I will be devastated. But it's survivable, I suppose. But if we can win the Stanley Cup within 3 seasons, that gets us puts us on the fast track to dynastic territory. So the Islanders finished the year 3-5-2. They're 40-33-9 on the year. We're 45-29-8. Here we go to enter the postseason. Sorry, to enter the Stanley Cup Final. Game 1 of the 2026 Stanley Cup Final in Arizona. Gentlemen, we made it this far. The stage is yours. First period, and it's 2-1 Coyotes. Wu Mei wants that Conn Smythe. Can someone pull up the stats just to be sure? Is Ken Dryden the only player or the only goalie? I think he's the only player to win the Conn Smythe before the Calder, correct? Akuratu with his 5th goal ties it. Then Marco Kasper wakes up. He makes it 2-1. Shots double, 16-8 after 20. Second period, no scoring. Shots are 27-14, and we're still up by 1 here in the third. Let's add to it. Mikko, let's go. 5 minutes in. Power play Islanders, killed off by the Coyotes. Then Akuratu, this guy in the 4th line! His 6th goal of the playoffs and his 2nd of the game. And then Seth Jarvis makes it 3-2. From up 2-1 to down 3-2. Down 4-2. A 2-1 lead squandered as we choke it in game 1. Oh my goodness. What a joke. From up 2-1 to losing 5-2. Joke. Totally squandered. Totally squandered. Vanachok. That's good. Vitek Vanachok. Vanachok, I'm not going to go with you much longer, big boy. You've had some big wins, but also some big losses. Calling Slim Game 6 winner. All right, Landon. I have nothing to say. We're down 1-0. We cannot lose both games at home. We cannot lose both games at home. Unacceptable. Game 2, Stanley Cup Final. Tie the series up, headed to Long Island, make it a best of 5 right here, right now, gentlemen. First period, 0-0, shots 12-8 Long Island. Second period, 1-0 Islanders. Shots tied at 21, and Seth Jarvis has the lone goal. A 40-win team that probably the last team to make the playoffs. Incredible. Shots tied at 21. We have no goals in our last 4 periods. Let's wake up. Here we go. We just need 1. Power play Islanders to start the period. Don't like that. Power play goal, Dougie Hamilton. Let's turn on the power play. 2 power play goals from Dougie Hamilton. Bushnevich double minor for high sticking. 46 seconds into the period. Thanks for nothing. Connor Ingram. How does he do it? Connor Ingram. Shots end 37-30 and we lose 3-0. Do we go Wolf? We lose both games at home. Yeah, we gotta change the line, but do we go Wolf? I'm going to swap back Benson and Bushnevich, I think. The third line we're killing. Do we go even Marc-Andre Fleury? Wolf has not been good. You know what? No, Wolf has not been good. Do we go Marc-Andre Fleury? He was not good, though, last postseason either. Last regular season, he was good. This regular season, he was terrible. But he's got the 85 poise. He wants another ring. Do we go Fleury? The third line has some bad plus minuses here. -5, -6, -6. I mean, Marco Kasper has 21 penalty minutes? Okay. Kasper's going fourth line. Could we bring up Martinook? Martinook's been solid. Maybe Wash should be up in the... Kasper fourth line. 6 points, -6. Let's do that. Bushnevich, Benson swap. Martinook, Kasper swap. And Marc-Andre Fleury between the pipes. Hey, okay, peak 1 assist, -5, you're gone. Myers is coming back in. Myers and Kulikov. Marc-Andre Fleury, at 41 years of age, we turn to you. Martinook and Roy? I don't want to send down Denisenko, though. I liked what he's been doing. I like what he's been doing. Still adds a little bit of scoring on that line. I want to keep Denisenko there. Myers in, Fleury in, Kasper Martinook swap, Bushnevich Benson swap, and there we go. Down 2-0. Getting embarrassed both games at home. Now we head to UBS Arena on Long Island to try to win a couple away and bring back a 2-2 series. It all starts here. Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final. First period, 3-1 Coyotes. Benson scores twice with that line change. Thank you very much. Zacha gets one back, then Slim Shady on the power play. Shots 12-8 Coyotes, and we're up 3-1 after 20. Second period, 6-2, thank you very much. Shady's shorthanded. Power play and shorthanded from Shady. Hurdle gets one back, then Bushnevich and Matthews. That top 6 swap is working. Shots 24-23, and we're up 6-2. 4-goal lead on Long Island in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Championship here. I command you to become champions, says Mighty Joe. Listen to that command. Asplin gets a third past Fleury on 29 shots. Does Fleury get another game now? We'll win Game 3, but does Fleury get Game 4? Fleury ends making 31 saves on 34 shots. Shots end 41-34 in our favor. Benson, 2 goals and an assist. Matthews, a goal and 2 assists. Shady with 2 goals. And we win 6-3 to say, no, we will not be rolling over in the Stanley Cup Final. Do we keep Flower Game 4? I would think that we do. We finally broke Ingram a little bit there. Well said, Michael. Fleury, 911 save percentage. I think we keep him in. The Flower, can he just get that last little bit that's necessary to win that Stanley Cup? That last little bit. Game 4. We'll keep everything as it's been. If you're just joining us, it's Game 4 of the 2026 Stanley Cup Final here in year number 3 of this Coyotes Fantasy Draft Series, the We're Not Leaving series. Within 3 years, we've made it to a Stanley Cup Final. We're down 2-1. Game 4 looking to tie it up, make it a best of 3, headed back to Mullet Arena. First period, then it's 3-1 Coyotes. Matthews on the power play. Spurgeon ties it. Then Boakvist and Matthews again. Shots 16-12. The captain finally coming through. And it's 3-1 Coyotes. Leave a like if you haven't already for some good luck. 2-goal lead. We're not done yet. Second period, no scoring. Shots 32-29. That's sometimes the shots after a whole game. 20 minutes to go with a 2-goal lead. Power play for the Islanders early in the third. We kill that off. Pulling away in the shots a little bit more. Halfway through the third period, Jordan Martinook up on that third line. Don't mind if I do. Did Data do a fantasy draft to start this series? Yes, Skippy. That's exactly what happened. You can go back in the playlist if you want to see that. Power play Islanders killed off, and that's going to be enough for this one. We lose both at home, but then win both on the road, just what the doctor ordered. Shots end 43-35. Marc-Andre Fleury, 41 years of age, turns back the clock and wins a big Stanley Cup Final game to get first star honors. Matthews with 2 goals, Boakvist with a goal, and the Coyotes win 4-1 to even this series at 2. Wu Mei with 32 points in 24 games. And now, just like that, the Stanley Cup Final has become a best of 3. Oh, boy. The Stanley Cup Final is now a best of 3. Back at home in Arizona, we lost both games at home. Do you have the script? We'll see, Landon. We'll see. Let's do it. Game 5. It's 2 out of 3 for the Stanley Cup. It all comes down to a 2 out of 3. The whole year, 3 years of suffering, 46 years of suffering, comes down to a 2 out of 3 for the Stanley Cup. First period, back at home, Islanders take an early 2-1 lead. Wu Mei opens it up. Who else but Wu? Then Hurdle on the power play, and Tavares is back, healthy, and he scores. Just what the Islanders would love to see. Shots 10-9 Islanders, and it's 2-1 New York after 20. Second period, Pastrnak scores early. And that's the lone goal of the period. The command's been working. Listen to your AGMs. Continue the passion. Yes, Mighty Joe. Shots tied at 19, and we're down 3-1, headed into the third period. Power play early. Come on, we kill it off. There you go. Welcome back, Palm. Wu Mei with her second makes it 3-2. But then Spurgeon right back. It's a 4-2 game. Halfway through the third period, down by 2. Mikko Rantanen, where are you? Where are you, Mikko? 5 minutes left. Buchnevich makes it 4-3. 3 minutes to go. I'm going to hop in with 2 minutes left. We're at a big enough moment in the series now. We're going to hop in with 2 minutes left. Big goal from Buchnevich. Oh yeah, don't worry, Skippy. I'm getting jumbled myself between all the franchise modes. Sliders right away. Yeah, sliders right away. Here we go. Shots 32-27 in our favor. We're down by 1. Late goal right there from Pavel Buchnevich. Down by 1 with 2 minutes to go. If we lose this game, we got to win 2 in a row. We still have a chance to do it. We'll be careful when we want to pull that goalie. Oops. Do we keep Benson here? I won't touch the lines. We'll keep them like that. 2:03 left in the third. We still have time. Islanders win the draw. Orlov. Allison poked off. Here's May. Ooh, what's going on there? Okay, Kulikov up to May. No, I don't want to shorten the bench. No, thank you. Wu Mei finds her way through. All right, Wu. Oh, in front. Squeeze it through. Almost had it there. I think that was Benson. Oh, what an opportunity. Just don't take any penalties, please. Rasmus Asplund. Up to Wade Allison. Across to Noah Gregor. Stopped up, but pushes his way through. Don't... Oh! Again, just a walk in and shoot. Why can't we score? It's only them who score. Just walk through everybody. Benson didn't want to stop him at all. Asplund with the celly. There you go. Oh, what a joke. We can never score in Sim. The top 4 scorers all from Arizona. OT winners sometimes. Yet another example of amazing EA defense. Alright, let's pull that goalie. Fire him in front. Shoot, Bello. May. Matthews! Stopped by Ingram. Alright, first line coming out. 1:22 to go. Bitter Joe. Mighty Joe's not happy. Alright, let's go. Goalie pulled 6-on-4. Offensive zone draw for Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen loses the draw. Hamilton, Tavares. Walk in and shoot, big boy. Blocked by Shady. Very rare. Shady to Rantanen. Away, pets in. Rantanen. Buchnevich. Matthews shoots! Scores! Austin Matthews, we're back! The captain gets a big one. The captain gets a big one. We're going to take a... No timeout. Wait till we get a whistle. No timeout yet. His 15th goal of the playoffs. Austin Matthews walks in and snipes it. Thank you very kindly. We're not done yet. Click, clack, we are back. Yes, sir. What a snipe from Matthews. We're not done yet. I command you to score again, says Mighty Joe. 1:07 to go. Second line, do your best. First is going to come right after. Devon Toews will dump that in. 1 minute left. Here we go. Buchnevich, can he make it through? No, he gave up. He gave up! Hurdle. Come on, don't give up now. Don't take a penalty either. Hamilton. Tavares. Don't take a penalty. Find the net. Islanders. Devon Toews. Broken up. So at the point, Hamilton. I'm gonna snap. I hate you, EA! I hate you! I want to wear... I said it, I'll say it again. I said it 2 days ago. I want to wear a t-shirt that says, I heart EA Sports, EA Studios, I heart Mr. Ramja Singh, whatever you want me to say. I want to wear it. Every time we get a goal or anything else. They come right back, no problem. That's it. Just let him shoot, Boakfist. That's nice. Us, we don't get those opportunities, but they do. Ooh. In front. How didn't they score on that one? No poke check, no problem. Oh, big hit. And the Islanders are now 1 win away. Yes, RJ. Does Fleury stay in with his 901 save percentage, or would he go to Vanacek, who had a 914 in the playoffs but struggled against the Islanders? Fleury allowed all 6 of those goals. 4 in sim, 2 in game. The AGMs have to decide this one. Doggy says flower. Any of the AGMs on that one? Landon says Wolf. Gen Z says Flurry. RJ says Flurry. I lean 51-49 Vanacek. I'm going to go with the AGMs on this one. They say Flurry, we're going to go Flurry. Brain says Vanachok, but Heart says Flurry, says Mighty Joe. Michael says Flurry as well. All right, we're going Flurry. Gentlemen, it all comes down to this. I won't read the poem yet, but we're getting close. Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. We came back from down 3-1. We got to come back now from down 3-2. We only need 1 to get to 7. Lead us to destiny, Flower, says Doggy. Lead us to destiny. At the UBS Arena, we had good luck in UBS before. On Long Island, the Islanders want to win the cup at home and do it in front of their fans. We want to spoil the party and bring it back home to do it ourselves. Mighty Joe says, Flower Power, your last push for Stanley. Show us. Show us what you got. I command you to show us, gentlemen. All of the struggles, all of the ups and downs from the playoffs, everything comes down to these last two games. Game 6, Stanley Cup Final. Go out there and give everything that's left in that tank. And by that, I mean go take a penalty and allow a goal on the first shot of the game. That's exactly what I meant. But why is Dylan Strome there? You put in the coaching preferences or whatever it is for the first line to start. So how is Dylan Strome within 23 seconds behind the net getting a high-sticking penalty? Controller down. Power play Coyotes. Get it back. Killed. Power play again. Don't you dare Where's the passion? Okay. Shots 13-10 after 20, and we're down 1-0 because of Dylan Strome. Second period, here we go. Power play Islanders again. This time we kill it off. Great way to start both periods. Power play Islanders once more. Killed off again. We can't score if we're always killing penalties. Where's the discipline for once in your life? Final 5 minutes of the second period. Thank you, Oliver Bjorkstrand! That was huge for just a second. For just a second, the game was tied. And less than a minute later, Bernard Docker restores the lead for the Islanders. All right. Time to pull up the poem. Shots 26-20 for the Islanders through 40 minutes. 2-1 game. Gentlemen, do not listen to this poem coming from GM data. Listen to this poem coming from 46 years of Coyotes suffering, Jets suffering, fans suffering. Listen to the voice of Shane Doan, of Teppo Numminen, of Dale Hawerchuk, Keith Tkachuk, Ilya Bryzgalov, Radim Verbata, Mike Smith, of course, sure. Listen to their voices when I read this. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night. Good men the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death, who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Rage, Coyotes. Rage against the dying of the light. Third period, down 26-20 in the shots, 2-1 game. Let's do it on Long Island. Third period action. 5 minutes in, nothing on either side. Islanders getting a lot of shots out there. Halfway through Seth Jarvis. We're going to hop in. We're hopping in with 10:30 to go. We're hopping in with 10:30 to go. Down by 2. The game's going to end 6-5, but we're going to hop in. Listen to what Mighty Joe had to say. Mighty Joe, look into the mirror. Describe to me what you see. No? You know what I see? A group of men who just don't want it. Wake up. Get up. Stand up. Go out there and play like this. It's the last thing you'll do. No, I can't play the game. Definitely couldn't. Hamilton, Hurdle, Taze, bumped off, Rantanen. Oh, it's the last thing you'll do. Sorry, I gotta finish. Hold on. When we get a whistle, I'll finish with what Mighty Joe said. Bjork's fan, shoot, big boy! Big save. Let me turn the shooting sliders up. At least took a shot there. What did Mighty Joe say here? Sorry. Go out there and play like this is the last thing you'll do in your life. The world ends in 21 minutes. Are you going to spend your last moments not giving your all? You should be hungry. Are you hungry? Go out there and eat. Yes, sir. I love that, Mighty Joe. And Genzi, I came up with a nickname for a Finnish player we could use in one of our franchises. Yeah, for sure. I like Teemu Selanne? Am I missing something? Just saying, like, call him like in honor of Teemu Selanne? Is that what you're saying? For a Finnish player? Yeah, we could definitely do that. For a Finnish type of guy. Let's go, the hot cocoa, yes. When you asked Papa if your team had won and he said yes, yes. Let's go, RJ. Think of that hot cocoa. Let's go, Bushnevich. Across to Rantanen. Skate bellow. Trip! Trip! Yes! Power play. Thank you, ref. Power play. Tomas Hurdle, 2 for tripping. Power play opportunity. I'd almost pull the goalie. Oh, Teemu T-E-M. Ah, now I get it. Okay, I see what you're saying now, Gen Z. Let's go. Wume leading the postseason. Come on. Offensive zone draw. Power play with 9:54 to go. Strome on the dot. We're 0 for 2 with no shots. Are you serious? May's shot is blocked. And that'll be taken down by Asplund. Who is it? Casper to Boqvist. Let's go. Let's set it up. There we go. Boqvist takes the shot. Ingram makes the save. We'll take the face off. We'll take it. We'll take that face off. 9:36 to score 2 goals. No, I've never bought anything off Teemu. I have not. Here we go. Come on, Strome. Win this one. Win this one. Push. May loses the puck, though. What are you doing back there? Yes, I did, Mighty Joe. I did. I loved it. I loved it. Go out there and eat, you hungry animals. Let's go. Boqvist. Get hungry. To Strome. Poked. Strome. Don't do it! Oh my goodness. Horrible. Horrible. Oh my goodness. I want to change units, but I want to... Ah, what are you doing, Casper? Okay. Change up. Here we go. Here's Bushnevich. Minutes ago in the power play. Bushnevich. Windmill over nobody. Matthews, get that. Get that, big boy. Let's go. Matthews. Rantanen, shoot! On net blocker save. Bushnevich, shoot! Bello! Stopped. Rantanen behind the net to Matthews. On net. Good save. And Coleman's going to take that out and clear it. I'm tempted to pull the goalie. Benson! Other way, big boy! Come on! Bushnevich, good pass from Matthews. Bushnevich poked away by Taze, fighting for it. Let's go in front. Stopped and squeezed by Ingram. Squeezes the wickets. Casper, the unfriendly ghost. .31 seconds left in the power play. Strome wins the faceoff. Good. Casper, Boqvist, May in front, broken up by Bernard Docker. Pin him. Pin him. Find the net, Bernard Docker to Dumoulin, and he'll clear it. Just about it for the power play. Wasted opportunity, sadly. Not done yet. Last drive, Casper to Strome. Over to May. Let's go, Woo. Shoot, Woo! Oh, great chance. Blocker save. Good shot, though. Bernard Docker clears it out. Casper keeps it in. Hurdle out of the box. Casper in the corner, behind the net. To May at the point. Boqvist, shoot! Tipped off the post! Oh my goodness! Hurdle coming up with it now. To Asplund. Yeah, he's been invisible. Tell me about it. Casper, no! Broke, good, Boquist, great stick. Great stick. Now here's Strome. 7.5 minutes to go. Strome to Shady with space. Martinook, no! Spurgeon, fight for it. Come on, Martinook, there you go. Shady, Jarvis, Martinook, everyone's in there. Shady gets it in the corner to Denisenko. Martinook, Byram, shoot, please, in front. Oh, don't give up on the play. Spurgeon, board pin, kicks it over to Tavares. 7 minutes to go. Tavares to Jarvis. Little deke past nobody. Jarvis in front. Here comes a little scramble goal, right? Luckily cleared away. Board pin. Pasternak. To Jarvis. Good save from Fleury, point blank. 6:44 to go. Still down by 2. Leave that like if you haven't already. Defensive zone draw for Lars Eller. Loses it. Taze. Hit off by Roy. Very good. Joshua Roy. To Eller. No, don't do that! Don't skate into the boards! Roy. Across to Casper. Casper gets hit. Just skating. Head down suicide play. Hurdle. Here's Eller getting back possession. There you go. Eller to Myers. We'll change lines in a second. Tyler Myers, rip that. Hamilton. Taze. Now here's Duheim. Kulikov just takes it away. Thank you. Line change as well. Kulikov to May. Thought Coyotes were aggressive. Let's go. Come on. I thought they were. Von Taze. May breaks. Well, at least picks it off. Bumped off the puck. Allison takes it. Skates by 2 guys. No problem. Into the middle. Broken up by Boquist. But Taze another shot. And Fleury makes the glove save. That was shockingly awful. Branton on the dot for the defensive zone draw. Won by the Islanders. Taze, Duheim, Hamilton, Taze, Dougie, blocker save, and Shady clears away the rebound. Around the net. Power play coming up. Very good. Very good. Bushnevich. Let's go. Shoot Bello. Bushnevich. Shady! Can't get the shot away. Tripping. Do we pull the goalie? Yeah, I'm pulling with 5:27 to go. We're pulling the goalie with 5:27 to go. But I said, hey, it made it go into line things. I wanted to pull the goalie. Big power play opportunity. Let's go. Matthews wins the draw. We're over 3 in the power play. One-timer. Ingram's going to get that and hang on to it. Now I'm pulling the goalie. There we go. Six on 4. 6 on 4. We got to score here. Matthews at the dot. Wins it. Big. Shady. One-timer! Oh! Big save there. Who was that? Bjorkstrand? Bernard Docker's going to clear it. There you go. Benson gloves it to Shady. Shady skating in. There you go, Shady. Shoot Bello. Big save. Ingram in tight. Matthews. Brouhaha in front of the net. At the blue line. Bushnevich. One-timer from Benson, but weak, and Ingram gets the glove on it. First unit staying out. Matthews loses the draw. Hamilton just easily spins away from Bushnevich, no problem. The puck hits off Benson's back. It just turns his back to it and bounces off of him. Bushnevich. Shady. Bushnevich. Shady! Scrambling play. He's down. Rantanen behind the net with it. The point. May to Shady. Rantanen. Somebody shoot the puck! Backhand save. Was that poster save? I think it was a save. Matt in front scores! Yes! Yes! Pavel Bushnevich! Finally, a huge goal! Huge goal from Bushnevich. His 13th, and we're back in it. Oh, we're tearing our hair out there. Bushnevich left all alone. That's what a 6 on 4 will do. We're awake. We're awake, we're alive. Let's go. Let's go. Pavel Bushnevich, do not go gentle. Pavel Bangnevich, let's go. 4:37 left in this game. From Matthews, it's 1-goal game. Bogus strip. Yes! Thank you, ref. Yes. Do we pull the? I'm not gonna pull the goalie right away yet on this one though. 2 for tripping. Hurdle. We're back to the power play just like that. Just like that, we're back to the power play. Huge opportunity. I think after a minute I might pull the goalie. But I'm going to give it... I'm going to wait a second here because I want to risk a shorthanded empty netter. Let's go. Strome on the dot. We're 1 for 4 on the power play with 13 shots. Dumoulin, Bernard Docker with all the space in the world. Casper's going to pick that off. Here we go. Casper, find some space. Away. Come on, Casper. May. Bjorkstrand! Glove save Ingram. The New York Clutchlanders. Big save there. Bjorkstrand in tight. He's getting shots on net. I love this man. Strome with the dot again against Tavares. Come on, Dylan. Big win. Bjorkstrand shoots that low. Oh, Bjorkstrand scores! It's a 4-4 game power play goal! Oliver Bjorkstrand off the face-off win from Strome. His 2nd of the night. 8th of the postseason. Power play goal ties this game at 4. We will not go gentle. Tie game. What a snipe from Bjorkstrand. Sorry if that's really loud, but I can't hold it back. Yes, you Danish legend. Islanders taking a timeout now. It's an EA miracle. Landon, I know. Bjorkstrand with his number 22 scores his 22nd point, and you know what they say, and his 2nd of the game. 2nd of the game, 22nd point for number 22. 2-2s never lose, baby. Let's go. Orlov. May breaks it up. Matthews. Over to Benson with space. Wu May! Ingram makes the save. Wu May wants that Conn Smythe. Leave that like if you haven't already. I've said it a few times, but we need as much luck as we can get. Matthews on the dot. Tie up. Vetrano gets it. Spurgeon now. 4 minutes left. Asplund into Arizona territory. Hit off the puck. Now here's Shady. Stops up. Finds Matthews. Great play. To Wu May. Matthews. Oh! What a play. Was that saved to the post? I think that was a save. What a moment. May and Matthews linking up. Wu May ferocious down there in the corners. Gregor to Vetrano now. Asplund, Gregor! Big save, Fleury. Defensive face-off strat? Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Spurgeon, Gregor! Glove save, Fleury. Yeah, let's do defensive face-off. We'll do that. Especially in the defensive zone. But yeah, let's get a defensive zone formation like that. Actually, does that even change anything in the defensive zone? Won by the Islanders. Orlov from the point. That stopped. Flowers getting tired. Boakfist to Bjorkstrand. Bjork. Let's go, Bjork. Give away in the neutral zone. Spurgeon hit off. There you go. Bushnevich. What a move. Pavel Bushnevich. Soft hands. Oh, blocker save. Ranton. Usually Deeks don't go anywhere in EA. Soft hands from Bushnevich. 3 minutes left in the 3rd period. Orlov's going to dump it in. Nemec across to Bjorkstrand. Bjork, skate, Ranton goes offside. All right. 3rd line coming out. 2:50 left in the 3rd period. Next goal could be the winner. Islanders 2:50 away from the Stanley Cup. Coyotes 2:50 away from overtime / Game 7, depending on what happens. Coyotes win it. Very good. Kulikov's going to dump it in. All right. Batted down by Hamilton. Tavares. Over to Pasternak. Poked by Myers and then blocked. And then he hits him too for good measure. Big 6'6" Tyler Myers. Strome to Denisenko. Streaking down the wing. Loses the puck. Kulikov picks it up. That shot's blocked. Can't make it through traffic. Taze to Jarvis with 2.5 minutes left. Stops up. Finds Taze in open space. Gets by his man and enters Arizona territory. Marchment, that's blocked. Fleury's power energy's back up. Hamilton, Taze, Jarvis. There you go. Behind the net now, Jarvis! letting them walk in. No coverage. .212 to go, and we're back needing another one. We once again need another one. There's 2 minutes away from the cup, and we got to tie it. Matthews, what are you doing dumping it in, Bello? Hamilton. Coleman. Hit off. Nobody wants it. Hit him and then skate away. Poke and then skate away. That's it. Shady. To Matthews. Why are you dumping again? In the real world you dump. In EA you don't dump. Goes nowhere. Hamilton. Deeks. Vetrano. Asplin stopped by Fleury. Shady, let's go. Let's go. Wu Mei. Are we pulling that goalie? May with... Nope. Put him back. Yeah, pull him. Matthews. To Byram! Can't get through. Come on, Bo! Oh, glove save Ingram. Joe commands you to force overtime. We're going to take the timeout here. Goalie's pulled. Timeout is called.
All of the players on the ice have dreamt of having the opportunity to hoist the Stanley Cup, and now it is in the building.
Stanley Cup in the building. We need a goal with a minute, what's left here? A minute 20 to go. Goalie pulled, it all comes down to this. Matthews, big face-off. May gets it, but then we lose possession. And Asplin walks in and scores. Broken up by Shady, there you go. Benson, Rantanen, let's go. Wu Mei to Rantanen! Can't get the shot off. Vetrano, don't let him skate in. Asplin, there you go. Matthews, shoot Bello. Can't get the snipe off. Gregor to Bernard Docker. To Asplin. Just hits the side of the net with 50 seconds to go. We still have life. Wu Mei stopped up. Matthews. May. Let's go. Skate Bella. Come on. May to Shady. In front Rantanen. Stop. Ah! Wu Mei scores! Wu Mei ties it! Wu Mei! The Japanese sensation! Her 18th goal of the playoffs! We're back and tied it once again! Woo! Woo Mei! They fix up a few things here. She is elite. Game tied. Rantanen gets the assist. That's true. They missed the open net. The Patrick Stefan moment is looming large right now. 30 seconds to go. Don't you dare lose this. Bjorkstrand. Shoot, Bello. Come on. Just to force game 7, I know. A gift. We'll take the gift. 18 seconds. Rantanen takes it with space. Mikko! Blocker save. Mikko. Bushnevich with space. Bopist! 5 seconds left. Oh, what a flurry. What a flurry. No pun intended. We're off to overtime. Wow. Wu Mei pushes it to overtime. Shots are 46-44. Fleury and Ingram doing their bests. And we're off to overtime. I'm gonna take a second here. Clutch Slim coming up. Gotta stand up. A goal for the Islanders and they win the Stanley Cup. And we try to run it back next season. Yeah, we could have scored in those last few seconds. I think we could have. A goal for us forces Game 7 of this Stanley Cup Final. Get everybody in the Discord server in here if they're not already. Game 6 overtime. Mighty Joe commanded them to force OT and you commanded it. And they did it, I mean. Wu Mei batted that in. Wu Mei. What an absolute monster. Let's go. That's Brian Michaelack's created player. Dig deep, boys. Overtime in Game 6. Here we go. You know what to do, Joe. Do not go gentle, boys. No matter what happens, I'm proud. But we can do it. Matthews with space. Oof. Hamilton. Hurdle. He's going to dump that in. Behind the net. And now here's Matthews. Up the other way. Matthews gains the territory. Poked away. Boqvist to May. Here's Wu Mei. Can't get through, though. Joe commands us. Commands the Coyotes to score the next goal. If I was a franchise mode YouTuber, I could not do slow. Oh, I would not remember what the score is with all the gameplay. I hear you, Gen Z. It's not easy sometimes. Boqvist picks it off. Now here comes Wu. Over to Matthews. Matthews gets by one. Matthews. Benson! Glove save Ingram. Crashes the net as well. That's what I like to see. Offensive zone draw for Rantanen in the second line who are coming out now. Rantanen wins the draw. Buchnevich. Shady! Oh, blocker save, Landon. Blocker save. Buchnevich behind the pin behind the net. He'll kick it around. Pasternak to Hamilton. Tavares now coming into Coyote territory. Tavares behind the net. The point is Hamilton. Hurdle! Stopped by Fleury. There you go. Don't let them shoot. Don't let them shoot. Hamilton picked off good. Get it out, Shady. Nice. Rantanen. Oh no. Okay. I thought I was going to get caught in a line change there. Broken up, good. Kulikov. Just skate with the puck, please. Tavares. Jarvis, no! Don't let him skate by you! On that big juicy rebound, also almost put in our own net! That would have been the end of me. That would have been the end of data. Rantanen can't get that move pulled off. Coleman. Marchment. To Jarvis! Big save Fleury. Martinook gets it out. Very good. Very good. No icing even. Even better. Hamilton. Jarvis. Coleman. Poked. Very good. Kulikov with it behind the net. Gets it to Denisenko. Over to Martinook. Yeesh. Okay. Jarvis. Marchment. In front. Broken up by Kulikov. Very good. Benson. To Myers. And now up to May. Wu Mei with one move. That's a big save from Ingram. Benson. In front. Glove save Ingram. Wu Mei on the doorstep. Oh, Wu Mei on the doorstep. Wow, Connor Ingram making miracles for the Islanders. 17:34 to go in this first overtime. Matthews loses the faceoff, Bernard, but gets it back, then gives it away, and hold on, power play! Please tell me that's for us! Yes, it's Bernard. Ooh! Yeah, where was this? Ingram in Arizona. Power play, Coyotes. The power play is what got us back into this game. Will the power play be what wins it for us? Bernard Docker pushing down Matthews. I don't know about that one, ref, but I'll take it. Power play, Coyotes. A goal to send us to Game 7. Slim's on power play 1. Yes, he is. Second unit's out to start, though. And Dumoulin's going to win that. Dump that down. What are you doing? Okay, thank you. Here comes Wu. Let's go, Wu Mei. Wu Mei finds space in front. Oh, just wide. Bjorkstrand in the corner. Bjorkstrand, board pin, double team. Nobody help him. Good. Nobody help him. That's what I want. Nobody help him. And Dumoulin will dump it. Casper, don't you dare! Grigor board pinning him. Alright, Bjorkstrand. Oh my goodness, it's a penalty kill for us. Dumoulin, Hurdle, Spurgeon, to Noah Grigor. Scaring me over here. Board pin behind our own net. Board pin 5 times in our own power play, 40 seconds in. Oh my goodness. Please! Okay. May to Casper, changing units. Casper, good, keep with it. Casper to Shady! Blocked. Matthews. To the point. Shady one-timer stopped by Ingram. Coleman can't get it out. Shady again through traffic. No. Taze in the corner. He'll dump it down. Hold on. Rantanen keeps it in. Rantanen to Shady. To Benson. Glove save. Ingram again. How does he do it? Oh my goodness. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Matthews wins it. Shady. Rantanen stopped by Ingram. Dumoulin in the corner. Can he dump it down? Rantanen's fighting with him. Kicks it around. Benson keeps it in. Here's Buchnevich. Shoot, foul. What? Oh my goodness, you're kidding me! Diving save from Ingram! On the doorstep, he dives across the crease. Shady. Rantanen. Stop the pass! Come on! Oh my goodness, Shady keeps it in. Buchnevich. Benson. Shady. Matthews. Keep it in. Benson. Shady again. And Tavares is going to get it out. Oh, come on! What a save from Ingram! Rantanen, back to even strength. Rantanen with Matthews. Scores! Yes! Austin Matthews! The Coyotes are going to Game 7! Woo! Austin Matthews wins it in overtime! We're off to Game 7. The Patrick Stefan moment comes back to haunt them, but will it haunt them for the Stanley Cup? They miss the open net. A weak shot ends up going through. What a Cinderella script this has been. We're not leaving Arizona. We're going back. Switch goalie. What do you mean switch goalie? Take out Fleury? Fleury's got to stay. Fleury allowed 4 on 47. Ingram allowed 5 on 56. Hold on. You imagine all this just get blown out in game. All this just get blown out in Game 7. Matthews. Clearly, Matthews only scores above the dots. I guess, eh? All those amazing saves, and we score on a weak shot. Crazy. Starfleet did not have that passion. No, they didn't. What were the stats in the end of this one? I don't know. Do we change the flower power now? I don't know if we can do that. Rantanen 3 assists. Matthews 2 points. Bjorkstrand with 2 goals. +3 from Rantanen. -3 from Strome and Martinook. I hate you, Dylan Strome. No, I love you. It's okay. I love you. I love you. I need water. 5-4 OT win. Betting lines on game-winning goal in Game 7? I don't know, eh? Sore foot down in Tucson will survive. Game 7 for Tucson, Game 7 for Arizona. Wow. Wow. I don't know if we can change Fleury. I don't know. I don't know. Wu Mei. What can we say about Wu Mei? Fleury, 906. Fleury, bring us to Lord Stanley, please. Please. I am sweating. I am profusely sweating. Let me make sure. We have to live or die with the flower at this point. Fleury stays, yeah. Get in here if you aren't already. Let me put that on in Twitter. Game 7 Stanley Cup Final. Get in the Discord. Swap Martinook and Roy. Martinook was a monster, but this last game was a -3, which killed us. Does Roy come up? I begrudgingly concur. We picked the flower, says Skippy. I hear ya. Does Roy come up for Martinook? It would give a -1. Dare I say Casper moves up? I don't know. No, Casper, you bum! 6 points, -8, 21 penalty minutes. It would be Roy for Martinook, probably, if anybody. If anybody. Strome's a -7. Do we move Strome and Eller almost? Crazy. Now, we can't touch much. We can't touch really too much, I don't think, right now. Do we keep it as is, or do we make the Martinook swap? 0-0 to -1 + 1. We do that, or we do nothing. Gen Z says swap. Sherman Casper on the 4th line is... I know. That would be crazy. We can't have all the negatives buried in one place. Then it'll be terrible whenever they're on. Michael and Gen Z both say swap Wah and Martinook. We'll do it, and we'll keep Fleury in. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. The first time the Coyotes have a chance to win Lord Stanley. Time to break out the poetry again for Game 7. Do we break out the poetry again? No, we gotta run off the poetry from the last one. Do not go gentle, gentlemen. We fought back, and we won Game 6. These 46 years later, 3 years with this team. GM Data came here and his team 3 years later. We fought tooth and nail to get 45 wins. Game 7 in round 1. Game 7 in round 2. Now Game 7 for the Stanley Cup Final. Rage. Rage against the dark. Rage against the dying of the light. And do not go gentle. Rage against the dying of the light. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 7 of the 2026 Stanley Cup Final at Mullet Arena. Enjoy. Controller down, ×8. Let's do it. It all comes down to this. Thomas Hertl scores in the second shot of the game. I'm gonna snap. Here we go. 1-0 Islanders to start things off. Halfway through this period, we're down 1-0. Beer, there we go. Jordan Martinook on the 4th line. Jordan Martinook on the 4th line ties it at 1. Be like the kid at Tim Hortons and do your job, says Hobbsy. Shots are 10-9 Coyotes after 20. We'll figure that out after, doggy. 1-1 after 20. Second period in Arizona. Tied after 20. Zach Benson puts us up 2-1. 2-1, Zach Benson gives us the lead. Pavel Buchnevich power play goal! It's 3-1 Coyotes. From down 1-0 to up 3-1, outshooting them 25-14. Power play Coyotes again! Let's go, I'm bouncing in my chair. I'm bouncing in the chair. Come on. Let's go. What's Johnny Joe saying? I'm gonna snap. Here we go. We do not go gentle! Let's go. 29-15. The shots through 40. 3-1 Coyotes. I'm going down to ×4 speed. Third period action. 20 minutes away with a 2-goal lead. 20 minutes away from the Stanley Cup. 2-goal lead. We're not close. We're not even close to being done yet. Power play Coyotes. I'm standing on my feet. Killed off. Back to sitting down. Let's go. Devontae's! No! 3-2. 1-goal game. Devontae's with 10 minutes to go. We'll jump in with a couple minutes left, depending on what happens here. 8 minutes to go. 3-2 game. 5.5 shots. 38-24. Final 4 minutes. 3 minutes. Final 2 minutes. 1 minute left. We're going in. It could not be any closer, ladies and gentlemen. With a 1-goal lead, 3-2, with 1 minute left. We are 60 seconds away from the Stanley Cup. We said we're not leaving. This is the job we came here to do. Now finish it off with 61 seconds left. Let's go. Bernard Docker to Tavares. In the corner, behind the net. No one picks it up. Bernard Docker, Hertl, bumped off. Bernard Docker, still with it. Boqvist, get it out. Get it out. That's how I'm watching this, Skippy. Through my fingers. Rantanen, poked away. 40 seconds to go. Don't take a penalty. Let's go. Here's Hertl. Across to Tavares. Don't let him skate by. Windmill gets by. Fleury makes the save. Goalie's pulled. Empty net for the Islanders. Perfect timing, Leafs King. The Stanley Cup is in the building. Defensive face-off, if that even does anything. Goalie pulled for the Islanders. It's 6-on-5 for the Islanders. They need a goal to push overtime with 33 seconds left. Matthews on the dot. Loses it. Taze, Hamilton, Jarvis. One-timer. Hit off somebody. Fleury makes a save. Tavares. Glove save. Fleury. Vintage Fleury making saves left and right. Marc-Andre the Flower. Get it out. Let's go. Get it out. Fleury making miracles. And we have even a penalty coming up. Let's go. That was it right there. That was it right there. I'm jumping up and down. Pasternak, the captain, takes the penalty. Marc-Andre Fleury turns back the clock. Weak call, but we'll take it. And now we have a power play. It's 5-on-4. They'll have to pull just to get 5-on-5 with 15 seconds left. Boakfist, that's stopped by Ingram. 9.7 seconds left. It's truly not done yet. 9.7 seconds to go. 9.7 seconds to go. Power play. Keep it in. Just kill that clock. 5 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, your Arizona Coyotes are Stanley Cup champions! Woo! We're not leaving, and that's what we came to do. 3 years of the GM Data era. 46 years later, the Arizona Coyotes are Stanley Cup champions. What a fight back. What a fight back from the depths. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Stanley Cup champs. Austin Matthews wins the Conn Smythe. We're giving it to Wu Mei. Wu Mei, we gotta give it to her. We'll double check after, but Matthews getting it right now. Gary, get out here, Gary. Hello, Arizona! Biggest booze he's ever heard. Well, I never thought this day would come. Boo! But I'm very happy to call the Arizona Coyotes Stanley Cup champions. Now, Austin Matthews, it's the greatest honor of all of sports. Come and do it. It is your honor. Austin Matthews raises the cup in Arizona. In Arizona. The fans have been waiting through so much. The hometown boy raises the cup as captain. Who's up first? Tough. I'm going to give it to Byram first. He was our second pick in the draft. Byram's been alongside Matthews the whole way since the fantasy draft. With the A on his chest, Bowen Byram raises the Stanley Cup next. Next, it's got to be Wu. Next up, Wu Mei. Wu Mei from Japan with love. Wu Mei, the first woman to win a Stanley Cup in NHL history. Gary gritting through his teeth. Wu Mei, Stanley Cup champions. What a moment for Japan as well. The first Japanese player. I'd love to give it to a lot of these guys, but we got to go Fleury. Since when did they offer you 2 goalies? Marc-Andre Fleury, the 41-year-old who got us through it all in the end. Marc-Andre Fleury raises the cup one last time to solidify his Hall of Fame career. I didn't even offer Slim as an option. Marc-Andre Fleury. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never done it before, now's the time to do it. Get your cameras, get your screenshots on your computers, on your phone, break them out, and snap a picture. It will truly last a lifetime.
You can see them hugging, they're smiling, they're crying, families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You gotta soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room this party.
Way past.
Stanley Cup champions. What a run. What a run. What a Patrick Stefan moment for the Islanders. Missing the empty net. Wow. That's crazy for the storyline. Austin Matthews captain, Benson, Bjorkstrand, Boakfist, Bushnevich, Byram, Denisenko, Eller, Fleury, Kasper, Kulich, Kulikov, Martinuk, May, Myers, Nemec, Peak, Rantanen, Waugh, Shady, Strome, Vanacek, and Wolf. Stanley Cup champs. The Islanders missing the empty net in Game 6 to solidify the Stanley Cup comes back to haunt them as we win in Game 7. That's EA NHL subreddit material. Shots end 41-30, and the Coyotes win 3-2 to win the Stanley Cup. Now, what's next, you may ask? Next stop, Dynasty. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We did it. We did it. What a stream this has been. Wu Mei and Austin Matthews were tied in points, but I think we got to give it to Wu Mei. May and Matthews end tied with 36. Yeah, we'll check the AHL. Jones, absolutely. We'll sim them. Matthews and May end with 36 points apiece. Bushnevich with 33. I'm so happy we kept him. Zach Benson with 31. Rantanen point per game quietly. I would have liked some more goals, but 27 and 27 from him. Oliver Bjorkstrand with 22. Slim Shady 19 points and a plus 11. Strome 16 and a negative 7. Byram 14 points and a plus 9 in 24 games. No, I understand, Mark. I fully understand. Florida said May only deserved to be a 13th forward, and we knew better. Look at that. Denisenko 9 points, negative 7. Boqvist 8 points, plus 5. Nemec 7 assists, plus 5. Martinook 5 goals and 6 points as a plus 5. Casper 6 points, negative 7. Yeesh. Eller, we get him another Stanley Cup, 6 assists, plus 5. Roy 5 points and a plus 2. Getting a picture with the cup and the Coyotes winning on the same day. Hey, didn't know that, Hobbsy. A couple of big pictures for you, if you include the screenshot of this one. Yeah, at the end of the episode, we'll do all that, doggy. 4 points, negative 2 from Kulikov through 19 games. Myers, 1 goal and a plus 1 in 17 games. Peak, 1 assist and negative 5 in 22 games. I'm glad we made the change when we did. Coolidge, 6 games, negative 2, no points. Goaltending, Vanacek ended 8-8-2 with a .914 save percentage and 2.99 goals against, but Marc-Andre Fleury going 4-1-0. 910 save percentage, 3.74 goals against average, and huge moments at the end to win the Stanley Cup. Point stands. I didn't know you went to the Hockey Hall of Fame today? That's cool. I went once. I was probably like, I was between 10 and 12. I would love to go again. Wow. Down in the AHL. Going to Game 7. Let's see Game 7 in the AHL also. Tucson versus Hershey. Game 7. Let's see if we win the Calder Cup as well. First period, 2-0. Second period, still 2-0. We won't go in to watch it, but... Hershey power play. Killed off by Tucson. The rare double. Can we pull off the rare double? NHL and AHL. Hershey long power play killed off. Tucson power play. 3-0, and that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. The Tucson Roadrunners are your Calder Cup champions with a 23-save Game 7 shutout from Scott Ratzlaff. That's incredible. 3-0 the final. Oh, sorry. A couple of you wanted to go in there. I'm sorry. We're getting close to 3 hours. I thought I'd try and wrap it up a bit. But we win the Stanley Cup and the Calder Cup. Wow, what a year in 2026. All right, let's see the awards now for year number 3. I don't think we've won ever. Yeah, we're yet to win any awards. McDavid, Art Ross, and Hart. James Norris to Makar for the 3rd straight year. Lady Bing to Pasternak. Wu Mei wins the Calder. Let's go. We knew that one. Matthews wins the Conn Smythe, but we think we should give it to May. Demko wins the Vezina and the Jennings. Masterton to Charlie McAvoy. Jack Adams to the coach of the Flames. Selke to Rob Thomas. That's rare. Ted Lindsay to McDavid. And Maurice Richard to Jaden Pittis over in Seattle. Dumais won the equivalent of the Art Ross in the AHL. Sakura won the equivalent of the Conn Smythe. Dumais won the equivalent of like the Masterton, I think. There's Sherratt and Halak winning a couple of awards there too. Wow, if you enjoyed, leave a like, everybody. Hope you did. It was a blast. Let's start thinking about our game plan. We'll be live 2 weeks from today. Ottawa jumps 2-1, Nashville 10-2, Detroit drops 1-3. Retired players. Who's going out with the cup? Is it Fleury? Eric Stahl retires. Jeff Carter. Lars Eller retires as a Stanley Cup champion. I love it. Lars Eller, thank you for your time here in Arizona. He was in Arizona, then he left for year 2, came back in year 3, gets his Stanley Cup. Very happy. Goaltending. No, the Flowers back for more. Going to the age of 42. Oh, man. I don't know if we'll resign him, though. And I'm pouring sweat. Giordano's now a coach. Carter and Johnson now scouts. No coach retirements in the NHL, but one in the AHL. Draft interviews, don't have time. And that's it. So here we are at the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Heading into next episode, 2 weeks away. So you have lots of time to get your thoughts in on YouTube, down here in the comments, or over on the Discord server. Zach Benson up to a 90 overall. I'm glad we got him that extension. All expired. So Oliver Bjorkstrand, if he were to stay, he wants 5.7. We could do 1 or 2 years in the 5s, which bring in 85%, would bring it even lower. We only have $7 million to play with, though. Tyler Myers, we probably let Tyler Myers walk, but he wants cheap. He wants cheap. Denisenko, we could do Denisenko, but where does he go in the lineup? I think the bigger question on top of the signings is the lineup. We'll check the lineup in a minute. Waugh, 1 million. Martinook, 1.2. Peak, I think, will walk. Yeah, because especially because Tuzolino's ready to go. 80 overall, Zachary Tuzolino. 5th round pick. He's ready to go. I love that. Yeah, Flower will probably be a free agent, and if it gets to December and he's still there, we can save a spot for him. Good idea. Kulikov down to a 78, team with 1.75. Probably doesn't come back. Beckett Seneca is going to get his contract finally. And goaltending. Maybe we force him to retire? We force him to retire on the Penguins, you mean? Yeah, maybe, eh? Did May grow? Oops, sorry. May up to an 86. Whew, we'll check. Yeah, I love the Tuzolino name. We'll check the growth in a minute, though. How did I make Seneca bad? We haven't even used him yet. He hasn't even joined our system. Fleury would want 1.675. Yeah, Fleury's going to walk. So, when we look at our team right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Wu Mei. Because Casper's up to an 87. Strome, if Strome stays, he's 3rd line center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with May. Bjorkstrand, Strome, and Kulich on the 3rd line probably. That leaves Denisenko. He's not medium. He's medium top 6. Oh, low overall. But I didn't touch the draft class. I didn't purposely give him that. He already had that. That would leave Denisenko, Waugh, and Zumei. I don't know if we can do that. I'd rather probably go Bjorkstrand, Kulich. I don't know, Strome. Because Denisenko, Waugh, Zumei. I want these guys to get ice time. Waugh's not growing. Denisenko's not growing. We need Zumei to grow. Martinook probably walks. And even then, if we look in our system, Geeky 79. Kiskinen, he's medium top line, I don't know. Beckett Seneca. Big numbers in the OHL. He can still grow. I would want Geeky to be 4th line center next year, now that Eller's gone. So Geeky 4th line center at the very least. That leaves 2 spots for Zumei and Waugh, maybe. I don't know. That's going to be for the AGMs to think about. And on defense, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the top 4 for sure. Byram, Nemec, Shady, and Boakfist. The 3rd pair, we have Peak, Myers, Johnson. Tuzolino's in there for... I think Tuzolino and Bichelle, actually. Yeah. Tuzolino and Bichelle. Maybe Kulikov stays as 7th defenseman. But Peak and Myers can both walk. Wu Mei and Zumei on a line. Mei to Zumei. I like that. I think that's what we're thinking right now. Anyone else who's unsigned? Not really. Chimera, 69. Hector Chimera, 82 points in the USA. Former 2nd round pick of the Lightning. We picked him up in what trade? I forget. Okay, now, progress reports. Who grew over this offseason? Over this season, I mean, sorry. So, so Casper up to an 87, now our 2nd line center. Benson up to a 90 overall with big growth. Yeah, Matthews 96, May 86. What did May get some growth in? May, okay, in the senses, good. The shooting, even better. Defense, good. The half star, maybe might go up to 1 star. Skating, even faster. Physical, love it. Shady 87 still. Coolidge up to an 82. Shooting's up by 1 per attribute there. In preseason, we should toy with the bottom 6 after we see growth in line fits. Even Madden may play better 3rd than 4th. I don't know if Madden's gonna get a chance even. It's a pretty clogged system. And in the system, Chimera, Tuzolino, Sakura, Bruce, Voinov. Yeah, Voinov, our goalie of the future. How did he do this year? Didn't play at all. Medium elite. He grew 17 attributes, modification, whatever things, up to a 64, which is good. Etienne Marin. There we go. All right. The other progress reports. Now looking at the draft board. We pick, with the last pick of the first round, early second and then 2 late seconds. So 1 first, 3 seconds, 2 thirds, a fourth, and a fifth. Oh, Madden has healthy scratch? Okay, that can make sense. Looking at this draft class, it would take a lot to trade up. The top 8 picks are all medium elite. Good old Ryan Rubrick. This guy Richardson, also medium elite. Anthony Richardson, there he is. 4 years away, though, medium elite. At 32, not much. We could go Novotny. Novotny. 2 years away, medium top 6. He's probably our guy. Also, this guy, Ty Bolesky, 3 years away. Even medium top 4D, Isaac Ripon, 3 years away. Offensive defenseman, medium top 4D. One of those 3 guys, most likely. Unless we slightly trade up. But who for? Medium top 6, Kyler Emery. Lawrence Williams. Pascal Valiquette. Sorting by potential, who's out here? Not much. No late medium elites. Any late low elites? Just the one, Nazir Irving. Late medium top 6s. Draft right now, I'm going to bed. Not much. Low top 6s. We can look at these guys. Hugo Wallet. Matthias Gotch. You're hooked? You want the draft right now? Package all the picks for McKenna. Reese Lashoff. Maybe not bed just yet, but it's after a 3-hour stream, I'm ready to relax a little bit. Actually, technically I should go back and finish recording the Canucks episode that I was halfway through doing, but I'll leave it for tomorrow. But tomorrow's my last full day before it. Wednesday morning, I'm gone at like 4 in the morning to go to the airport. So, oh, you're hooked on the French names? Is this the series where we did them though? Yeah, this is the one where I'd have to. Let's sort by. Sort by opposite ranking for names you haven't heard yet. Jacob Milota, Luciano Ruggiero, Matt Gosselin, Quinn Kennedy, Antoine Fontaine, yeah. Jacob Lachance, going to Florida, Landon. Gabriel Séguin, Louis Lévesque, Alex Durocher, Cade Moser, Maxime Olivier Drolet, that's great. Maverick Rousseau Hamel, Félix Ouellet, Jérémy Richard, Olivier Filage, Justin Robinson, Félix Plamondon, Anthony Paré, Alexis Doucet, Simon Duguay, Jean Goletchit, he's not Quebec. Alexis Michaud, William Dumain, Zachary Delot, Cohen Miller, Mathias Gilbert, but if it was French, Mathias Gilbert, Chad Belmar, Étienne Desjardins, Alexis Bernier, Brett Usyk, Vincent Légaré, Spencer Gill, Dominic McKenzie, Owen Phillips, Ross Campbell, Alexis Lemire, Justin Blais, Kirill Lavestiniv, Raphaël Précourt, Ryan Archer, Noah Laberge, Evan Nicholson, Émile Ricard, Mathis Langevin, Eric Caléday, Will Reynolds, Jacob Beaulieu, Nathaniel Harvey, Callum O'Coin, Maverick Lachance, and we'll call it there. Whew, there you go, Mighty Joe. Mighty Joe is hooked. Florida in August better have lots of water. Yes, I do. I am so excited to just leave the phone by my bed and just go out and enjoy the whole day. Just read my book under the sun, drink water, a little dip in the pool, dip in the ocean, come back and read. I can't wait. Trellis Skills, welcome to the stream. We just finished off winning the Stanley Cup, but thanks for still joining us. Everybody subscribe as well if you haven't already to be made aware of our next uploads. Our next live stream will be 2 weeks from today, but we still have a couple more. Next hockey live stream, NHL live stream. We'll be live tomorrow. It might be the afternoon. Another playoff stream, so I'll get ready to lose my voice again. And we're going to be looking for South Florida, Landon. Thanks, Trellis Skills. We'll be live tomorrow. Keep an eye out on the Discord server. Hit the bell to be notified. It might be an afternoon stream, so I gotta get to bed early. It'll be the playoffs with the Expos. We're going for a three-peat. We're going for the three-peat of the World Series. Playoffs on MLB The Show 24 with the Expos tomorrow. Then after that, you'll get a Canucks episode uploaded while I'm away, and then we'll have a Canucks episode when I get back. But no NHL 24 live streams for 2 weeks until 2 weeks from today. After that, we get into September groove of things and all that. But I'm going to end it off there. Do I have uploads for when I'm on vacation? I'll have one Canucks episode go up when I'm on vacation. Usually I put up more for while I'm on vacation, but I just couldn't get enough done with all the stuff I've been doing with my fiance, the wedding, the house, the appointments. Just the live streams have been a lot. That's where you're going. Maybe, Landon. Maybe. Send me a DM. We can talk. Sleep on the plane, go all night. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But then my family's going to be trying to sleep too. I'm shouting in the basement. All right, we'll end up there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do the 2026 draft and off-season in a couple weeks from today. Let me know all your thoughts on the off-season ahead in the comments down here on YouTube I can't speak anymore. The comments down here on YouTube. Usually medium hair, but right now short. I got a haircut a couple days ago. Leave your comments down here on YouTube with your thoughts, your suggestions, the contracts, who wins who gets your Conn Smythe vote, and as well, you can do that over on the Discord server, and the link, as always, is in the description. What a night here. Let me know your thoughts on the episode in the comments. I take enjoyment in hearing what your favorite parts were, so I'd love to hear it. Let's keep talking about this one. It's an episode for the ages. The Islanders almost had the cup. We fought back. Wu Mei storyline. There are so many great ones to follow. The goalies that we ran through. Who are our goalies next season? Who knows? Let me know all that in the comments or on Discord, and we'll talk soon, everybody. And then, no, never did a shave at the barbers, though. Never did that. Wow, I need some water. Everybody rest up. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll talk tomorrow for the Expo stream and on the Discord server. Stay well. Stay hydrated. And we'll talk soon. Arizona Coyotes, Stanley Cup champions. We're not leaving, and we still got more to go.